Test, 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 test. Test, test. Detestable. Coming to you live from the land of sky blue waters, from the city of action, excitement, fantasy, and reality, Minneapolis, Minnesota, the one, the only, from the mysterious yet somehow historic Switchblade Studios, your pal Johnny Sixgun is here for the Season 3 finale. We finally made it, folks. In 2020, May 1st, 2020 to be precise, we started the stream with Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. And over the course of 3 years, we've beaten over 100 games and played over 150 at least. And we're wrapping it up. Season 3, we're gonna finally go over everything we've played here in Season 3. It's been a wild run. We'll get into it. But here we are with the Castlevania Advance Collection. We are going for it. We're playing one of the 2 games we haven't played on the stream yet. We cleared Castlevania Dracula X for the SNES. Weird port of Dracula X Rondo of Blood, and we also beat Castlevania Circle of the Moon. That was the first game we played properly this season. But today we're going to leapfrog over Harmony of Dissonance and jump headlong into Aria of Sorrow, and we're going to play a New Game Plus for the uninitiated. A New Game Plus is where maybe you've beaten a game, and when you start a new game, it lets you carry over some of your stats or your powers or some equipment. So a New Game Plus, you're going to get to play the whole game. You're going to get to see all the story. You're going to get the same progression because they've taken away a few key powers. But I gotta tell you, gang, I've got a filled out map. I've got a pretty powerful weapon and a lot of cool armor and a few other tricks up my sleeve. So we're gonna try to beat Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, about a 7-hour game, I would say. So it says the internet. We're gonna go for it in one go tonight, folks, with the New Game Plus. Will that be enough to speed things along, or am I in for a long haul? We can't wait any longer, gang. Here we go. Can we do it in one go? Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, the 20-year-old, look at this, 2003. This is the 20th anniversary of Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. It was on your Game Boy Advance, and now it's finishing off our Season 3. The year is 2035. Japan. Crowds of spectators are gathering around in anticipation of the first full solar eclipse of the 21st century. My name is Soma Cruz, and I am a high school exchange student studying abroad in Japan. I live near the Hakuba Shrine, an ancient shrine with strong ties to Japanese mythology. Mina Hakuba, the only daughter of the shrine's caretakers, both my classmate and my childhood friend. I started making my way to the shrine to see the solar eclipse with Mina, but for some strange reason, the stairway leading up to the shrine felt longer than usual. And we're going to take a swig on that note. I am not the Micro Machines fella. I cannot flap the gums a mile a minute. But hey, we got to see the bats again. We saw that. We're going to let that story roll one more time. Nah, we're just going to get into it. Because when we start a New Game Plus, We're gonna set normal. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry, everything's fine. Playing a New Game Plus on hard mode is pretty fun, but we've got no time for it. We're going through Powered Up. We're gonna beat this in one go. Sega Madness. How is it doing, my friend? We are doing it Season 3 finale tonight. Aria of Sorrow in one go with the New Game Plus. We'll see if I can do it in one sitting or if this is a fool's errand. As if something was trying to keep us from our destination. When I finally managed to get through the shrine gate and my senses began to dim, the pitch-black sun is holding chaotic darkness together, trying to rouse a sleeping soul as if looking for its missing other half. Ominous words. Not the NES level of translation. Way to go, Konami. As the 90s rolled past, we finally started getting some good English localizations in our video games, and that was kind of nice. There we go, gang. Soma Cruz. Oh, Hey, looks like he's coming too. Where? Where am I? Whoa, what happened? Hell, who is this handsome devil? So, you've decided to join us. Did you have a pleasant nap? Huh, who the heck are you? It's okay, Soma. His name is Genya Avocado. Genya Avocado. Somebody in a message board had the tag Genya Avocado. I think it was on the Hardcore Gaming 101 message board. Always thought that was hilarious. Genya Avocado. Skip the introductions. I have a few questions, and I need answers now. Go ahead. Why have you come here? Why? Well, Mina and I... Hang on, where are we? We're in Dracula's castle. Huh? Dracula's castle? Are you telling me that we are in Europe? No, we're inside the solar eclipse. Inside the eclipse, you're insane. Do you think I'm a fool? You're insane. Soma, listen to him. He's telling you the truth. Maybe I might have been botching the female voices all these times. I should have been trying to do like Kids in the Hall type characters. What's wrong with me? Like a nice Bruce McCullough. We'll see if we can get that going for Mina. What the heck are you talking about? Give me an explanation. Well, it's like this. Track number 1 contains computer data. Huh? An enemy? Holy crow, what a grisly sight here. Soul Steel. Damn, protect the girl. Damn, protect the girl. Yeah, go back to where you came from. Ah, the winged skeleton. What has happened here? What was that thing? So it has awakened. What has? The spirit of the creature you killed has just entered your body. You have the power to absorb the abilities of the monsters you kill. Well, why would I have that power? You have gained the power. Now you must go to the Master's Chamber. For what reason? Do you not wish to return with your friend to your own world? Of course I want to go back. Go to the Master's Chamber, then you will understand everything. I can't just leave Mina here like this. No need to worry about her. I'll put up a protective barrier. But death will most certainly find those who stay here too long. Then Yes, only you can save her from a painful death. Well, geez, that's a load on the shoulders there. Avocado, and you, what will you do? I, too, have things I must do within these castle walls. Go set forth, both your own life and hers are at stake. Stake because of vampires, am I right, gang? Alright, let's head into Drax Castle. We are starting here at level 1. But I've got all these crazy cool souls here. The soul plane. Yee. We're just gonna go berserk here. Gonna get all the goods out. Trying to think what some of my faves are. Oh, that's kind of neat. Ah, there we go. That should make us quite invulnerable. Ah, yes. The easy mode it is. Alright, gang, let's do it. Let's start rounding up the level 3. The level 3. Hey, look at that neat little gadget on the side there, folks. That's something that's a part of this Castlevania Advance collection. They've included these little gadgets with all the game, and if you're collecting souls, for example, if you're trying to, you know, basically there's a Pokemon mechanic in this game. We'll get into that. But for now, we're going to turn that off because it's distracting. So, although I'm certainly overpowered, I can't get onto that ledge because I just can't manage it. So, we'll just plow through. Best to plow through. Best to recap Season 3. Started with Deedlit and Wonder Labyrinth. A Record of Lodoss Wars Metroidvania. Season 3 was initially going to be... I don't think we want to go over here quite yet. If this was a regular playthrough, I'd be exploring like a mug. Oh, I hate that expression. That's terrible. Like a mug. So let's keep cracking on here. Release the Kraken. Record of Lodoss Wars was a really cool anime I dug in the 90s, particularly the Elven Princess Deedlit. Very cool character. Love that Record of Lodoss War anime. And beyond that, there's comics, tabletop games, all this history. We went through it. You can watch that if you'd like. Bam! First boss. What a puke. Strike a pose. Guts pose every time we grab the Jewel of Defeat, just like when we beat Castlevania. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, Deedlit and Wonder Labyrinth. I thought it was really cool. Looked nice. Peeping Eye, very cool soul. Lets you identify hidden walls. Go into hidden walls to find things like potions. Oh, I can't carry anymore. Loaded down. I am essentially invincible here, so that's alright. This is a relaxed one, guys. This is a victory lap. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. Deedlit and Wonder Labyrinth. Pretty cool. Alright, that's pretty good. We're going to go ahead and equip that. Alright, that's going to come in handy. As you can see, oh, bam, fish down. You can equip these different souls. They'll give you different weapons and different magic powers. There's a little Emperor Palpatine for you for May the 4th. Be with you a week ago, I suppose. Yeah, we just cruise along using magic attacks. Now there's some jumps I can make that I couldn't before, perhaps. And this is one of my favorite touches in all of video gaming, right here in these save rooms. You know, we've got the Blessed Mother or what have you, but in the background, there's a busted up coffin. Yes, the save coffins from Castlevania Symphony of the Night are in these save rooms. I absolutely love touches like that. So, thumbs up to Koji Igarashi and his team who put this one together. Pretty cool, guys. Certainly fixed the darkness problem that some people had with the second game we played this season. Oh wait, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. No, I'm not. It was Castlevania. Circle of the Moon, the first Game Boy Advance Castlevania. Here's where we need that soul. Alright. Ah, Bone Dragon, classic Castlevania enemy. We faced some of those this season. Zombie Soldier, pretty cool, mixing in some modern elements. This is set in 2035. Count Dracula is actually dead in this game. I can't spoil too much. beyond all these ultra-powered weapons I have. Castlevania Circle of the Moon, a very impressive handheld game. Sounded great, looked pretty good. Kinda grindy though. I had to do 3 hours of offline grinding, and we still had to cheat in order to defeat the evil Count Dracula. I don't think we can go up there quite yet. So yeah, Circle of the Moon, very cool. Part of this Castlevania Advance collection. I'd say the collection's worth buying for Aria of Sorrow alone. But with that awful Castlevania Dracula X and Harmony of Dissonance, I mean, it's a slam dunk. You can't go wrong with this Castlevania Advance collection. Available on the Switch. We're playing it on the PS4. It's got to be on your Xbox and probably the modern consoles as well. Hey, let's pick up that copper plate. Don't look a copper plate in the mouth. Save the game, you bet. We're going to try not to cheat tonight, but we've certainly got that option. We've got save states. We've got rewind feature. Check that map. As you can see, I've got a 100% complete map from a previous playthrough. So I kind of just have to fill in the blanks, but I still have to go in the correct order. Ah, I have a heart. It fills my magic here, that green meter you're seeing on the top left of the screen. Oh, is this from the beginning? Go all the way to the left for some sort of thingamabob, and let's do it. What's a Metroidvania-style Castlevania game without a little detour here and there? Sashimi battles the pink robots. Oh, Sashimi! Hey, there it is. A cool $500. Not something a man of my status is worried about. Over $68,000 in cash in his pockets. Soma Cruz is a very wealthy exchange student in Japan. So yeah, Circle of the Moon, not a perfect game by any means, but for a Metroidvania done by the team that did Castlevania 64, I was thoroughly impressed with Castlevania Circle of the Moon. 2001 Game Boy Advance. Good one. I think our next one was, I've got a list, so embarrassing. Oh, Iconoclast, a game that I think I hated on a little too hard, perhaps. Uh-oh, we got some sort of cutscene. Ah, hello there. Hello? You're human, aren't ya? My name is Graham. Let's just say I'm a missionary. Oh, I'm Soma Cruz. You weren't here in this shrine before, were you? How did you get here? I'm not sure. I went through the shrine gate and boom, I was here. Ah, I see. Can I ask you a question? Go ahead. I don't mind. Whip that like button. Hey, Hobo, thanks for joining us. Season 3 finale. Who the hell knows how long this is going to go. Is it true that this is Dracula's castle? Oh, it most certainly is. But isn't Dracula's castle in Europe somewhere? In theory, yes, but his true castle exists somewhere else in your mind. His true castle? Yes, his mind castle. It's a well-known fact in the underworld. Do you believe in vampires? I believe in a thing called love. No, it's all true. It was leaked to the outside world. Usually the church handles these things with utmost secrecy. Over the course of time, Dracula has resurrected many times. Yeah, we know that. And people lost faith and craved chaos and destruction. So are you trying to tell me that Dracula has been resurrected? Oh, no. Dracula perished in 1999. You know of the prophecy of 1999, don't you? Nostradamus' great prophecy? That's right. Dracula was resurrected exactly as he predicted, but vampire hunters destroyed him completely. They ended his regeneration cycle by sealing his castle, the symbol of his demonic power, inside the darkness of an eclipse. And that eclipse is where we are now? Yes, but there's still more to the story. There's more. In the year 2035, a new master will come to the castle, and he will inherit all of Dracula's powers. But yes, that time is now. I better get going. Is that all done? Yeah, thanks. Asshole. Farewell, and be careful. Yeah, you too. Asshole. There we go, there's a sketchy character. Looked a little, Draclish. So yeah, there you go, gang. Drac's dead, and I'm loving it. Recently saw Mel Brooks' Dracula Dead and loving it for the first time. Not great. Not by a long shot. See if we can get to a save room. But yeah, Iconoclast, indie game. Got it for a song on the PS4 here, available on Steam, other consoles. Check it out. I think if you were playing that one on your own, if you were looking for a game with a bit more dialogue, I mean, if you're like looking for a story that a 16-year-old would enjoy, I think, you know, when I was 16, I thought Chrono Trigger was the bee's knees, which it is. First game I ever played with a New Game Plus, just like the New Game Plus we're playing here tonight in Aria of Sorrow. New Game Plus, where you start a new game, but you get to start with some of the gear from your last save. Hey, let's save that game. The Eradicator! Very fun to see the Eradicator come back in that new season of Kids in the Hall. Gotta watch that again. I gotta watch all the old Kids in the Hall again. Gotta watch the documentary again. Gotta watch Brain Candy again. Gotta watch out for Canadians, a funny gang, and they're just north of the border here from the Midwest. Old Johnny, the one who put the man into Minnesota, wearing that Minnesota pride. There we go, 2 shocks of lightning. We shocked the Manticore there. Shock the Manticore. Let's watch those little skulls spin around. But yeah, I really hated on Iconoclast. I didn't care for it. It's not what I thought it was going to be. So if you go back and watch that one, take it with a grain of salt. I think I was a little rough on it. Might be a better solo game. So Iconoclast, probably worth a revisit. Not by me, but you might want to give it a look. There we go. Oh, darn, we missed that zombie officer. It's just a cool design. Looks like a Doom sergeant with a giant sword. Doom, the game we played, we'll get to it. After Iconoclast, I was starting to get burned out on the Metroidvanias in Season 3, so we took a break with Windjammers. I believe that was maybe that's a Data East game. That was one of the first Data East games. We played almost a half dozen Data East games this season, oddly enough. The Durga, very bizarre enemy. They're taking enemies from all manners of myth and folklore here. Some Indian stuff there, the Durga. Yeah, Windjammers, it's like Pong on Pop Rocks, I guess. Some sort of Pop Rocks and cocaine, some sort of energetic 90s vibe. Windjammers, if I were to get a 4-slot Neo Geo cabinet, I'd love to have Windjammers in there as one of the carts. Oh, can't quite make that jump. We'll get there. We'll be back. So, Aria of Sorrow is kind of a strange mix of Circle of the Moon and follow-up Harmony of Dissonance. It's got the slightly almost good as... Ooh, the evil butcher, very cool enemy. We've got the giant ghost. He's got the third eye, traveling through dimensions. Oh, and that awful bone pillar, one of my nemeses. These enemies are just cool. Cool game for cool people. I'm gonna ignore that for now. Flea men here, or the Igors, monkey men, whatever you'd like to call them. Always a pain in the keister. Arachne. Either that's a shout back to Circle of the Moon. I think they had a spider lady enemy. I mean, it's a common trope. You've seen it in Dark Souls, no doubt. Maybe Castlevania 64. Like how you can walk on those crazy cow enemies. I'm not ultra familiar with Aria of Sorrow. I played it when it first came out. I still play it every 5 years or so, but that being the case, I'm, you know, winging it. Oh, I can't quite slide yet. That's a bummer. Oh, the student witch turns into a cat when you defeat her. I love those small details in games like this. Uh-oh, we've got some story, gang. Hey. Ooh, let's see here. I could just do all the female characters as kids in the house. Hey, you're Soma, aren't you? You must be him. Yes, but who are you? No more voices for now. Oh, forgive me, I'm Yoko Belnades. I'm a member of the church. How would a member of the church recognize me? You've met Aluka. I mean, Genya Arakato, right? Wink. Wank. I did meet him, but he told me about you and asked me to help you if you were in trouble. Arakato said that? That's hard to believe. Well, he may seem cold at first, but he's actually quite a decent guy, and he may be looking out for you because you share the same dark powers. Wait, what? Did you just say my powers are dark? Oh, you mean you didn't know? Your ass better... Oh, did I say something? Well, what's said is said. Das passt. Essentially, you have the power to rule over and command monsters. Rule over monsters? I have no desire to do that. Comes as naturally as breathing for you, so you may not realize it yet. And though I call it a dark power, that doesn't mean it's evil. It's like a weapon, like an alligator. Its user decides whether to use it for good or evil. Well, when you put it that way, I feel a little better. I do love the character portraits here. Illustrated by Ayami Kojima of Castlevania Symphony of the Night and Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance before this. This is a direct follow-up. This is kind of... It's like 4 games in the Rondo quadrilogy I like to consider, but we'll get to that. You are yourself, and there's no one else you could be. Don't second-guess yourself. Be confident. Confidence is key. That's most important. I think I understand now. Thanks, Yoko. I'm not used to being thanked by people. Oh, forgot to ask you. Have you seen a man named Graham? Graham? Yeah, I met him earlier. Beware of that man. I believe that he will inherit Dracula's powers. No way. He did not look like a bad guy. Right. And I've got a bridge to sell you. Don't be fooled by his appearance. He's not who you think he is. Alright. Well, I must be going. I've got to find Graham. See you around. Streak bot could do the work of 10,000 streak bots. As mentioned earlier, gang, started this stream almost 3 years ago to the date, May 1st, 2020, at the request of a dear friend of the channel, J-Dub, who is actually here tonight. Thank you for joining us, Season 3 finale. Got your text earlier. We'll see about that trial-on. Got to check in with the boss. Oh, there's a boss over here. Let's check in with him. But yeah, then we beat Castlevania 2 May 9th, 2020. So this is actually 3 years to the date. There we go. Great armor. Not so great now, is it, asshole? There we go. That's got to be a thumbs up there. Here we got some SNES era rock guitar riffs. Ooh, what's a child like yourself doing in a place like this? Child, you're rude, Grandpa. My apologies. My name's Hammer. The army ordered me to come here. Ah, one-man army. Hi, I'm Soma. I thought I was inspecting a shrine, but suddenly I was in a castle. Don't you think that's a mean thing to do to a guy? So I just bailed on my mission. What do you mean? There was a bunch of strange people gathered at the shrine. I thought they'd be good customers, so I opened a shop. Good for you. It's that hustle culture. Even in 2035, when this game takes place, it's still everyone for themselves. There are weapons all over this castle. No monsters at the front gate. Good place for a shop. Come on by. I'll give you a good deal. See you around. Hammer man. Hammer man. Love these portraits in the background. This is pretty good looking on the big screen. Especially looked great on your Game Boy Advance back in the day. Or if you couldn't afford games back in the day. Jump again in mid-jump. We've already obtained the double jump. I think we're off to a grand start, gang. We've got all of the equipment from my previous off-air game play. I think I'd like to go back up. Let's head back up. There we go. I'm not afraid at all of even these wildly overpowered enemies. As I have arguably the most powerful weapon in the game. I don't know if there's a lot of contention there, but... Alright, we've been stoned here. Heard tell I'll be able to do that legally in July here in the land of 10,000 lakes. If you thought video games and beer weren't good enough reasons to move to Minnesota, well then let me tell you folks, there's other stuff coming, so get ready for that. Hey, and what do we got here? It's just a juicy piece of melon. That's been sitting there for a while. It wasn't a rock. It was a rock armor. Alright, let's consult the map. Always a good idea to consult the map in times of confusion. There'll be a little pause in the game if I collect an enemy's soul that I don't already have. I don't have 100% of the souls collected, but that's okay. As we are recapping Season 3 here tonight, as we're doing this wander through the abandoned castle of Dracula, gotta recount our journey back to the Sega Genesis collection with a pair of funky summer games last summer with our friends Toe Jam and Earl. We played the procedurally generated Genesis. I'd say it's not quite a cult classic, maybe a little more than a cult classic. But then we played what was potentially the most ill-conceived and confusing games not only that I've played in the stream, but ever, in the sequel, Toe Jam and Earl Panic on Funkatron. Panic on your Sega Genesis. If you wound up with that one as a kid, yikes. Well, there we go. We've got the heart pendant. That sounds lovely. So I think we should take Hammer up on his little invitation to check out that shop. Who knows what areas we can reach now with this double jump ability. always wondered how these winged skeletons can fly. I mean, they're just solid bone. I mean, for things to fly, like birds have hollow skeletons, and they're just light as all get out, these. Winged skeletons, it's just flying rocks, basically. I don't see how it works. Oh, cool, I don't think we could get over here earlier. That's pretty cool. Who knows, it could be a treasure, it could be... That's Hammer! It's Hammer! Dad, it's not just a microphone, it's a Rapmaster 2000. Am I stumbling back to the... Yeah, alright, so we're looping in again. Let's get out of this corner, I'm pretty sure. Aside from some treasure, there's not much to do. So let's get back to that beginning. Yep, after the Toe Jam and Earl games, those, you know, the original one's pretty cool. That's awesome with 2 players. I totally recommend first Toe Jam and Earl. Panic on Funkatron, don't even buy it. If you see it with a box and a manual, new, at a garage sale for $1, no. Buy it for $1 and throw it in the garbage. I do believe we did play the HD remake, or remaster, you could almost say. The Vic Tokai, ooh, the Ghost Dancers, cool. Always like these guys, a nice throwback to Paula Abdul and Fred Astaire. I am not making that shit up. From Super Castlevania 4, those are the names that the American localizers decided to use for one of the cooler, more memorable bosses from Super Castlevania 4. Still not finding any new souls. That's okay. I got souls, but I'm not a soldier. Seem to have looped around on myself. Let's complete it. Now my failure is complete. Well, we found the army jacket, though. Very trendy with the teens and the 20-somethings. Not 100% convinced that thoroughly explored that zone, and I'd like to check it out. I don't like to revisit areas, so okay, let's try harder. Let's try better. There we go. That's how we do it here. Living in America. Don't know why or how that popped into my head. Yeah, Toki, very cool. That was a HD remake remaster that had been on my radar for like a decade. I was just happy that it finally got released. I, bought it on sale, as I tend to do. Wish I would have supported them more financially, but at the same time, I am not made of money. Oh, there we go. Cool. Glad that I stumbled up here. The first teleport in the game. That'll keep us speeding around that map as we've now traveled back to the beginning of the game. Yes. Love those bats zipping around the background, that dark, or that illuminated moon. So yeah, they did lighten up the colors in the second and third Game Boy Advance Castlevanias because Circle of the Moon was regarded as too dark. I can't see the game. Where are the vampires? Where's the money? What do you mean the bank's out of money? What do you mean the graphics are muddy? So the following 2 games were brightened up considerably, but then they released a backlit Game Boy Advance which alleviated the problem, so as a result these games look a little weird these days. There are patches which you can use to correct the color of the game on a ROM, so do with that info what you will. I'm at a point in my life where I don't mind paying a couple of bucks to buy a collection like this, just to play from the convenience of my couch. This would be cool to own on the Switch, have the portable versions as well, have this on the go as it was sort of meant to be played. We are playing with improved sound. That is an option here. Oh, we got the cape. Game Boy Advance, very notorious for having scratchy and low-quality sampled sounds. So the quality's improved slightly here. It's not great, but it's not bad. It's better than it was. Oh, we've avoided the skeleton archer there. We'll use the double jump and the glide, slippity glide. I suppose there will be some manner of treasure here. The Lance Armstrong, who's wearing that yellow bracelet still, folks. Ah, the siren song. We are being beckoned. I think there was a harpy in an episode of What We Do in the Shadows. I'm gonna have to rewatch some of those earlier seasons again. I think I saw the first season, perhaps the second season, twice. How many seasons are there? 3, 4? I'll keep watching them. Puts on the magical shoes. Hammer man, hammer. Ah, yes, J-Dub. That is a staple here on the channel. I actually met a IT temp at work who, in her original job, was a background artist, and she did backgrounds for Hammer Man, King of the Hill, some other weird shit. I was over the moon that she brought up Hammer Man, though, so... Strange, I sense a dark power within you. Who are you? Who do you work for? It's rude to ask questions before introducing yourself, Garbage Man. Huh, you're right. I can't give you my name, but people call me Jay. People call you Jay? Why hide your real name? Are you a criminal? No, I have amnesia. I'm not a criminal. And I'm not Solid Snake. I'm told that I was in an accident in 1999. When I woke up in the hospital, I had forgotten my name and my past. Ah, I see. It is simple. Well, my name's Soma. Dark Power. Metal Gear. Were you born with it? Was it Maybelline? I don't really know. I first noticed it when I entered this castle. I see. I guess I was mistaken. Mr. J, why have you come to this castle? Call me Jay. I am filled with fear when I hear the name Dracula. I came here because of the prophecy. I also thought my memory might return. In fact, since my arrival, I have felt like my memory is returning. And your accident occurred in 99? Maybe Dracula was involved. I fear you're correct. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, this, we're going to let this kind of keep on going because it seems to be a lot of opportunities, perhaps, for lousy voice acting, which is what we've been providing here for free of charge the last 3 years. Season 3, we're wrapping it up. Ah, yes, after Toki, we finally got to another Metroidvania. We got to finish Yoku's Island Express, the pinball Metroidvania that we started in Season 1. Finally got back to it. Felt appropriate to take it down in Season 3, where we were focusing on Metroidvanias a lot in the first half. So yeah, we finally finished the pinball Metroidvania from Team 17. Oh, those wood golems would be trouble if I wasn't armed to the teeth in this New Game Plus. So yeah, Yoku's Island Express. It's second of 3 pinball games that we've played. The killer doll got me. Butchered me like a hog. There we go, saving the best for last here. Oh, the spoiled milk, the spoils of war. Here we go. What's happening in the wine cellar? Holy crow, there's some sort of a fungus among us. The big golem. The big mocker. Absolutely unstoppable here in this new game. Plus, not even exploring avenues with other souls. We're just plowing through. Could be mixing it up a bit, but hey, there was something crawling around in the dirt there. What was that? Probably not going to be able to find it in this run. But we've secured the slide attack. Still cannot do a downward jump type thingy, but that's okay. Get out of here, Fleeman. There we go, we got the high potion. Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high potion. Da 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 da. Hope everyone was able to check out that 420 special where we played Castlevania and beat it in one go. That was pretty fun. Could have taken Drac down sooner, but probably could have been a bit more sober. After Yoku's Island Express, I was going to do a duel back-to-back Out of This World, aka Another World in other territories, like its European home. So yeah, we did Another World, or Out of This World. We did the 20th anniversary edition, even though the game was 30 years old at the time that we played this. You tell me how that works. Or was it 25th? Doesn't matter. Okay, game. More of a showpiece, showstopper piece of gaming history than an actual good game. I didn't care for Another World. I would be curious to watch my playthrough of it again. Oh, it's right. All that for $500. I've been bilked. We're going to pace ourselves on the Pabst Blue Ribbon tonight. Heard it won an award. First prize. First prize. Still not finding any new souls, and that's a bummer. That's okay. Once we acquire a few extra powers, we'll be able to goof around a little bit more, perhaps. Those ghosts just sound so exasperated as you defeat them. Ugh. Oh, to be dead is so tiring. Oh, my goodness. Oh, there we go. We got a nice cut-all there. That's the Ronco cut-all. Does it cut all? Coveralls that don't quite cover all. Where are we at here, dog? Let's see if we can go leftwise. Let's check it out. This looks like the place to be. There we go, a couple of Quetzalcoatls there. Some South American folklore, the snake god. Goddamn snakes. Hey, who's ready for that Indiana Jones 5? I don't know that I am. Alright, we found another teleport. That's aces and spades. Let's hit it. I think there was a passage I wanted to slide under earlier. Where it is, I don't really remember, but we'll figure it out in time. I'd like to go down and left as much as I can, and going down, traveling southwise as you will. Not too tricky. Just let gravity do its thing. Zombofficer. Yes, Zombofficer. Yeah, pretty cool graphics in this one. It's very widely regarded as one of the best Metroidvania games in the series. Some people would say better than Symphony of the Night. I'd say that's going a bit far. I think there's an argument for whether Aria of Sorrow or its direct follow-up, Dawn of Sorrow on the Nintendo DS, which is better? Ooh, that's a toughie. I'm gonna wrestle with that one for the rest of my life. Dawn of Sorrow is such a better looking and sounding game, and this one doesn't look bad. That one looks almost as good, if not better, than Castlevania Symphony of the Night, the crown jewel of Symphony of Castlevanias. We've played it like 4 times here on the channel. Let's do a quick save-a-rooney here. Ooh, we adeptly dodge that arrow just like Bruce Leroy from, depending on the day of the week, my favorite movie of all time. I've got about 10 favorite movies of all time. Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon, the Motown blaxploitation picture that is so much fun. Julius Carey the Third, Tiamat, Vanity. Ah, nutsack. We're not supposed to be there yet. Alright, well, we'll get there when we get there. Let's keep on moving. Who's the master? Show enough. Probably should have seen that at the Trilon. Hey, JW, you got it. That's right. I got him, Show. I got him. I was considering wearing my Converse tonight, but went with some leather slip-ons instead. I don't think that's gonna net us too many big results. I think I'd like to stumble back up to that teleporter. I think I've led myself astray, but I do have the ancient book. Whatever could that be? I'll never tell. Ancient Chinese secret, huh? Oh, whoops, a daisy. Trying to remember. Apparently Soma doesn't have a slide in this game? Can that be correct? It's certainly not. Hold on a second, gang. Let's get back into it. As we were playing on the Castlevania Advance collection, we can sort of check this out. Okay, so I don't have a backslide. Maybe it's a soul that I just missed. Or perhaps it's just not in the game. But I swear that you would just look away from this guy, he'd open his mouth and he'd just slide right back in. But I could be mistaken. That's fine. That's fine. Or perhaps that backslide ability was right at the beginning of the game and that other fork I didn't take. That might be coming back to memory. Either way, that's fine. After we got through Out of This World, would I ever play that one again? Never again. Would I recommend it? Probably not. But worth watching a playthrough. But after that, I certainly was not up to the task of playing Flashback, the Search for Identity. Couldn't bring myself to it, although I do hear it's getting another sequel. Even though it's being called Flashback 2, although there already was Flashback 2, Fade to Black. And there have been at least one remake and a remaster too. There's enough Flashback, people. No one wants it. Quit making it. Even though I paid $1 for it and then didn't even play it on the stream. So I'm part of the problem. And instead, I tried out Phantasy Star Online 2, New Genesis. Just did the character creation, some horsing around. Nothing wild. Couldn't even be bothered to keep a character going or playing with friends or anything. It's just a few years too late, Sega, at the beginning of the pandemic. If that had come out, I might have had a level 100 character in Phantasy Star Online 2 instead of about 200 YouTube videos. So thank you, Sega, for not releasing Phantasy Star Online 2 on the PlayStation 4 earlier. That really could have ruined my life. I don't think it would have ruined my life. I don't know if I would have gotten back into Phantasy Star again. It was a great time on the Dreamcast. One of the only times I enjoyed online gaming, aside from some online time in the Xbox 360 days. I think I'd like to continue going right and then up. So, I mean, if I were in the market for an MMORPG, would it be Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis here on the PlayStation 4? Maybe. I'm just not hip to that scene. But it was cool to at least check it out again. Bring back those memories of the Dreamcast, of getting out that keyboard, playing with people from across the world and with my friends. Just a great time in general. What is going on here? Oh, okay, I can jump on that apparently. Where are we at, Soma? Let's get a save in. We're not really in danger of dying, but let's keep it current. You never can tell when a glitch would occur. They do happen. Although we've had great success on these Castlevania collections, usually emulated by the emulation masters at M2, who first kind of got their start making Genesis games. They did that really cool, oh man, what is it, Gauntlet 4, I believe? Very cool soundtrack. And it's Gauntlet if you like Gauntlet, if you need food badly. M2, it's a very cool group to look into. It's just a fascinating history. They do emulation top shelf. You'd be shocked what collections they've been behind. So yeah, check them out at your own volition. Yeah, music in this one's okay. It's not my favorite in the series. Doesn't upset me. Is anybody upset by this music? That would be unfortunate. I'm sorry. Track number 1 contains computer data, so please don't listen to it. Yeah, I don't think this is going to net me anything. Probably just some fun little items to be found up here, and that's okay. That's what these games are all about, exploration, checking out cool little art details up there. Can we walk on the boneheads here? Yes, we can. Oh, looks like we got a nice super potion over there. That's super good. Oh, nice. That's Solo Dark. That's awesome, dude. I don't know if I regret it or not, but my Phantasy Star Online character, I imported it or exported it to PSO version 2. So my Der Schaffer character is now like 107, but cannot be used on the PSO 1 if I ever get that Ethernet adapter. So that's a pisser. We'll never get to play that PSO game again. And that's okay. That's something we had. Oh, these ghosts. Here we've got the load rooms. Don't know why they're really in the game, but that's okay. Cool, I think we're back on the right track. Let's see where all this double jumping and sliding, this versatile moveset can get us. Let's potentially remove some of these glasses at this point. Let's settle in for the long haul, gang. Let's keep an eye out as we attempt to beat Castlevania Aria of Sorrow in one go here in the New Game Plus. Probably should have mapped out my route, maybe did a little homework, but that's okay. We're just gonna go for it. Ooh, with the sunglasses off, this is a bright game. Damn. Damn. Damn, that's smooth. Alright, can't quite make that yet. Kind of gruesome zombies there, puddles of blood pooling at their feet. This is a new Nintendo after all, rated T for teen. Cause there's some blood, bud. Bloody. Ooh, I think we're on the right track. Alright, nuts, I'm forlorn. Hell, even if we don't beat it tonight, we'll give it our all. We'll see to it that Dracula's not resurrected by hook or by crook. And with all these rumors buzzing about of Konami resurrecting Castlevania and Sony buying up all these exclusive right to Konami properties, has Konami finally paid Igarashi's team? Has the other shoe dropped? Have they said, stop working on Bloodstained 2, come make Castlevania 1999, finally do it, make the big HD 2D Metroidvania that you always should have made. Just do it, guys. Konami, I'm telling you, just do it. Let them make you a goddamn Castlevania game. I don't care who else you think can do it. They can't. Got the copper. Never take me alive, copper. Alright, how we doing here? Okay, we keep hitting dead ends, but we found a fashionable scarf, perhaps of the Harry Potter or Doctor Who variety. Doctor Who do you work for? Who's your daddy and what does he do? Alright, Soma, there we go. We're making a little prog there. Ooh, I think I see something that could be worth exploring. Oh, that's... Oh, I don't know if that's feasible. Oh, that was... That's a reach. We'll keep that in the back pocket for now. Let's do it. Let's wander downwise. I like that. Oh, nutsack. We hit a Buer there. That's a line with 5 goat legs. It just kind of spins around. I don't quite understand it myself. But it's a problem for everybody, really. It's kind of your problem now. I've dealt with it. I've made my peace. I'll even save the game. I think we finished that. Let's start hydrating, gang, when you're wandering Dracula's castle. Stay hydrated. Oh yeah, speaking of Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon. That's what we played after PSO 2. That was the Inti Creates sort of 8-bit demake of Bloodstained. So we had already played the sequel here on the channel when it first come up, but we never played the original, the one that I got as a Kickstarter bonus when I bought the big Bloodstained. So That was kind of cool. Ah, nuts. Could almost reach that. It's alright, we'll keep on keeping on. Oh, we can't dive down there yet either. Darn. Well, we'll get a power where we can walk on water and jump up there, so that's okay. That's alright. So yeah, the blood-stained Inti Creates sort of 8-bit demake games, they're fine. They're better than some other 8-bit demakes that we've played here on the channel. But we'll get to that. You boneheads. I think I was shocked to find in the original NES Castlevania, skeletons don't really arrive till like the 3rd stage. Not to say the 3rd screen, but like the 3rd big-ass level. Alright, I think I like where this is headed. Let's head down to our old friends, the mermaid. Oh, look at this. Oh, there's a backdash, for Pete's sake. That's alright, I think you only get a shitty sword from that, that weird door where you do the backdash. Look at, there it is. So I just botched that. That's part of the fun, though. You just miss stuff sometimes, and that wasn't a deal breaker. It's almost unnecessary to have that be a thing. The pendant usually gives you a little more magical boost. A boost of Fazoo. Hey, you fish. Don't get mercury poisoning there. Mishiro Yamane, the, I don't know, I mean, she did Symphony, she did Bloodlines. We're not too worried about that. We'll get that tasty meat. Oh, nutsack. That's going nowhere. Alright, so we've pissed up a rope there. Let's go up and leftwise. I think that looks like a winning combo. Combo breaker. Who's playing that Killer Instinct on their Xbox still? I never even got to try it. I don't know what Jago, B Orchid, TJ Combo, Fulgore, Cinder, Glacius, Idol, Riptor, and all the rest are up to. I don't remember the KI2 gang or KI Gold gang or the new characters, because I haven't played those. Played the SNES version of Killer Instinct a bit back in the day. And of course listen to the included Killer Cuts CD album. Did not sound the same as the SNES instrumentation. It was probably the arcade music. But I haven't played the arcade game in so long I really couldn't say. I believe it's included on that arcade collection, that rare collection on your Xbox One, which is a pretty cool collection. Totally get that if you have an X-Bone. Holy crow. Forgot about this big-ass bag of M&Ms I got here. Oh, God. We started getting the haunted, the Shocktober spirit with that Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, Circle of Moon demake. Next game up for bid. The Arcade Disaster, Konami's Haunted Castle. The arcade Castlevania game. Included on the Konami Arcade Classic Collection. Just an awful game. Some good music, some okay graphics in part. Overall, a detestable game that should only be seen and not played. Oh, we got up and right. Well, here we go. I find this very encouraging. Let's go upwise. Some nice paintings here, some wacky music. This is looking good. Yeah, Haunted Castle is bad. Pop a quarter or two in it or fire it up on the MAME. More cool paintings. Haunted Castle, just bad. One of the worst. After that, we got into the 3 Spectres of Shocktober. 3 ghostly games that began with a test of the old VR goggles, the PSVR one, to see if it streamed well. It was a bit off kilter, but we did a spooky level of Astrobot Rescue Mission. That was sort of a bonus episode. A little 15-minute one and done. There we go, the skeleton waiter is just a goofy enemy, I love it. Actually, that's a good point. Let's go ahead and start equipping some weird souls here. We should have been doing that sooner, but we've got a lot of ground to cover. Here we go. The waiter skeleton, you throw out a delicious curry meal. Do you eat it? No, you use it to attack. There you go. We're currying that cow's favor, no doubt. So yeah, not super useful, but I mean, it's pretty much good as a holy water. Ah, refreshing. Oh, we've been stoned again. Let's slide out of that mess. Oops-a-daisy. There's a good opportunity to just walk on the enemy's back. There we go, just jump right up there using the enemy. Use your enemy against him. Oh, there we go. Went a little too far there, but still needed one of those boneheads to jump up and acquire that mana prism, or whatever that was. Wonder if a mana prism is just a crystal that kind of bounces a prism of colors around that restore... I don't know. I don't know how magic works. If I did, I would fool Penn and Teller or some such thing. Okay, I think we did this guy. Yeah, that's a... What the... Hold on a second there. Yeah, it's just all these goofers. No good gophers. I think I've got a digital version of that pinball machine. That's a kind of classic, I guess. There we go. I thought there was a secret around here. Ah, the samurai armor. Samurai pizza cats. Hey, Samurai Pizza Cat, speaking of... Hey, at some point we missed... Oh, between Out of This World and PSO, I forgot to mention The Messenger, which was like a mix between Ninja Gaiden and Metroidvania. That was a cool mix. Ooh, Ancient Belt. That sounds cool. Oh, positive attitude. That's something anyone can benefit from. But we're going to stick with this rare ring. This is a ring that allows us to find cool treasures like that. Treasures that we'll never use. Because that's how we roll here. Let's get a quick save-a-rooney down, then we'll go down and right. Yeah, The Messenger is super cool. One of the best games we played this season, and in the show in general. The first half of the game kind of just plays like an 8-bit Ninja Gaiden game. Not even the first half, first quarter. Then it totally flips and it turns into a 16-bit Metroidvania thing. Pretty cool. A little too stretched out. But pretty cool. I think I'd throw a 7.5, an 8. From me, that's pretty high praise. It's like a 9 from a human, I guess. There we go. I love the Persephone enemy, a Kung Fu maid. Gives you a nice Japanese greeting. I must have the language set to Japanese. I believe what we got here, sound settings. Or maybe allows for you to play other region versions of the game. I know that's a big thing they do in a lot of these Konami collections. So yeah, Messenger. Wholeheartedly recommending the Messenger to folks who like Ninja Gaiden, who like Metroidvania style search action games. Really dig on the music in this stage. Love just the creepy vibe, just the... Oh, Soma cannot sit on the chair. Thankfully that was rectified in spades. And blood... Oh, there, we had the world there. What the hell was that? Zoop. There we go, somebody's stopping time. We might have to stop by that room a little bit later. Ah, boss encounter. That has to be a Save-a-Rooney over here. Let's take advantage. Although we're incredibly overpowered, that's no reason to be dropping the ball. Let's go ahead and start getting rid of that flying armor. I don't think we need too much more of that. Let's find something cool. Just shoot out some old fire. You can't go wrong with a little fire. Oh, this is a cool boss. The Headhunter. Let's find something a little more fun here. Oh, Lethal Cat. That sounds great. There we go. This is a very Return to Oz style enemy here. Ooh, toasty. Yeah, there we go. A little cat on the hot tin roof there. Oh, we've lobbed off her head. But it's not over yet. So it's cool. Now she takes on the wizard's head, and the dress kind of becomes a wizard's cloak. Whoa! Takes on the lizard's head, and then the cloak just goes to shreds. Weapon selections I've made have not been fantastic for this battle, so let's just remove the head and be done with it. Hey, we got the Headhunter soul. Already had it. Shouldn't be a prob. Ooh, what do we have up here? Ah, the Valkyrie. Seem to remember the Valkyrie dropping some good gear. Where are we at? We can go downwise. We can... Oh, topwise looks like a treasure trove, perhaps. Let's do it once. And be done with it. See what else we can find. Beam Skeleton and Shadow Knight. Let's just start doing it. Goof off time. Yeah. There we go. Disc Armor has nothing on this crazy knight following us around. Alright, nothing there. That's kind of a pisser. Would have been a nice spot to hide a pot roast, perhaps. Very cool background here, doing some Mode 7 style effects. Yeah, just a lot of hanging skeletons. That's pretty cool. Beef Wellingtons. Grunting. Perhaps the H is silent. What have we here? Ah, walk on water surfaces. Walking on broken glass. Do. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Your pal Johnny Sixgun here, playing 2003's Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo. You're on a Sony console. 20 years this game has been around. This has to be at least the 5th, 6th time I've played it. It's fun. It's one of the best Castlevanias arguably one of the best Metroidvania-styled search action platformers of all time. I get a kick out of it. I'm having a lot of fun reminiscing about Season 3, our biggest season ever. Spanned 2 years. Oh no, if only we had some sort of soul where we could walk on the water's surface. Well, that's kind of cool. Alright, has that dropped us anywhere familiar? Not terribly. That's okay. Yeah, this ultimate weapon here, this Claim Soleil, or whatever you'd like to call it. Not as rapid fire as I like in my Castlevania Ultimate weapons. However, packs a punch and it's got a good arc. It goes at a pretty rock-solid speed. Ooh. Oh, we go the classic mirror gag. There's Soma. There's Soma. That's not Soma. There we go, we dispatch the old Kioma demon. Don't know if I have that, so cool. Gotta love finding those teleports. Let's let the good times roll. Let's do it, let's teleport. Let's get back to those water passages. I think there was some good shit going on down there. That's right, we were getting back to the Shocktober Spectres after we warmed up the VR goggles on that Astrobot rescue mission. I cannot stress enough, folks, if you happen to wind up with a PSVR, you have to buy Astrobot rescue mission. It's a 10 out of 10. I'm not bullshitting. It's as, I mean, if you're rich and you're wasteful with your money, I'd almost say get PSVR just to play Astrobot. It's like a Mario 64 for the 21st century. They got rid of a lot of the collectible bullshit. It's just fun. Great boss encounters. Great everything in Astrobot Rescue Mission. Yeah, then we got to the Shocktober Spectres, or Spirits. They were 3 games inspired by the past, present, and future of the stream. Past being playing a classic game while eating the one-chip challenge. That's something we did in all previous Shocktober, so I did it again. Thought the chip was the least spicy it had ever been. However, we were taking the afterburn effects while playing Pac-Man Championship Edition, the D-Make, and one of these Namco Classic Collections here. Pretty cool. Cool D-Make of that weird Pac-Man Champion Edition. Hoping like hell I'm going the right direction here. Oh, I'm totally not. Well, got some wah here. Well, that's aces and spades right there. Yeah, take that, you old furniture. Ah, the floating garden. That sounds pretty, I don't know, environmentally sound. Oh my god, is that a cockatrice? Suck my cockatrice. Holy crow, he is not fucking around. We are getting to a point, though, folks, where, although we're here in this New Game Plus, my levels were reset. I had key powers taken away, so my character is not invincible. I can't goof around too much. But we're going to goof around a little bit. Oh, I think we've already done Shadow Knight. Let's do that. We don't need Undyne right now. So let's keep the Succubus going. We would like that recharge. We're not going to horse around in that regard. Oh, the Dead Warrior. The only good warrior is a dead warrior. Ah, those red crows, or cardinals as I call them. Very nice medieval joyous adventure stuff here. Something the Bard White might be piping away on his fief. Or is it a fife? Fiefdom? Fiefdom? The thief stole my fief? For the love of my life, I can't find my fife. I just, you know, I don't know what's going on here with these old-timey instruments. Up we go, up and at 'em. Ah, the Gorgon is a Snorgon. Made some Gorgon conclusions. Got some pretty weird areas over here. Let's just go for it. Let's keep moving. Wait, what was that? Ah, castle map. That sounds handy. I want to make certain I don't miss out on anything terribly important. Bosses in particular. Oh, that looks good. Hey, hey, whoa. Alright, that's okay. Oh, here we go. I've got a little imp friend to fly around with me. Why not? Imp my ride, as they say. Come on, imp, poke him. Get him. Get that guy. Ow. I think I'd like to investigate that left area, to be entirely honest. Oh, that was a cool one. I kind of liked that power. We'll use that for a little while. We'll get rid of that imp friend. He's kind of sucking up the old energy. Let's use this stop in midair ability. That's pretty cool. It doesn't do anything, but it's cool. Just kind of look like a badass. What's the matter, badass? Ow. Dang, birds keep getting in my way. That's what's the matter. And as always, we're going to collect these hearts to restore our magic power, because why would your hearts restore your health? Ooh, 500 big boys. No one's ever too rich to enjoy a turkey dog. Oh yeah, Sky Maze. Oh, it's the werewolf. Their castle. Alright, gotta be careful. New Game Plus aside, these Gear Knights are real assholes. There we go, the Manticore. I think that's a sort of music that stingrays listen to. Manticore. Huh? Oh, no, not the Manticore. That's the worst. Probably the worst thing that's been uttered on the channel yet. Register your discontent in the comments section. Season 3's over, gang. This is it. We did it. If we can keep making progress through this crazy map. Let's keep going, Soma. Alright, that looks pretty bad. The devil himself has made an appearance. No matter. Let's see if we can get another cool 5 Hondo. That slide is not as quick as a certain white-haired gentleman who we've certainly not encountered in the game at all. See that fella called Genya Adikato? That guy had black hair. It wasn't white. Ah, the clock tower. That's always pretty dodgy territory. Might need some better powers. Oh, hey, Graham. Ah, so we, meet again. Glad to see that you're unscathed. Good to see you, too. I gotta ask something. Sure, go ahead. Somebody told me that you were going to inherit Dracula's powers? Ah, I take it that lady from the church told you that, didn't she? It's not true, is it? The term inherit is incorrect. It's true, then. I was born on the very day that Dracula was destroyed, so in short, that means that I am Dracula. That can't be right, so you've been so kind and friendly to me. That is because I don't consider you a threat to my mission, but that being said, you have made it this far. I sense a power within you. Do tell me, what kind of power has awoken within you? The power to rule. What? You foolish boy, that's impossible. Huh? I can't remain here any longer. I must get to the throne. Your name's Soma, right? You are wrong, Soma. I will not allow you to rule. Jeez, what was that all about? Come on, Soma, get the net. Here we go, gang, into the clock tower, a notoriously awful area in most Castlevania games. Spinning gears, spikes, Medusa heads, harpies, we've seen them all. Oh, those lightning dolls are dangerous as hell in this game. You do want to be careful, but you do want to get their soul. Oh, I didn't even see this friendly golem lurking here. Sorry, pal. Oh, he's really kicking my ass. Here we go. Here comes the electric guitars, and here come the Medusa heads. If I were a save room, that would be right here. Alright, let's not horse around here, I suppose. Let's go ahead and get our lightning doll. So let's get our... just a silly flying armor. It's helped us out thus far. Oh, hey, Yoko. Oh, Yoko. So here we go, more story, that's fine. Yoko, a descendant of Belnade's clan from, you guessed it, Castlevania 3. We played the Japanese version of that one, tail end of Season 2. Holy crow, there is a lot of dialogue here. Let's let the good times roll. You keep reading, but yeah, the one-chip challenge with the Pac-Man went well. That was kind of a fun challenge, and that rolled directly into Splatterhouse Wanpaku Graffiti. That was a cutesy, super deformed, fun version of Splatterhouse, available only on the Japanese Nintendo, the Japanese Famicom. So we never got to play that in the West, so I was glad to see that on that Namco collection. Was excited to play that. Oh, we don't want to go in that drink. Enemies are now taking a couple of hits. That's dangerous territory. New Game Plus or no? Oh, good. It's the Harpies again, my favorites. We'll start using some more of those cool powers. Oh, I could have very cleverly slid right under that. Nope, nope, that's a dum-dum there. Let's let it go. Let it go. Just go. Thought maybe there'd be a secret wall over there. Checked out that map. No dice, no sweat. Ah, Gremlin, that's flying variety. It's that one that was injected with the sunscreen and the bat DNA so it could fly outside. You remember that from Gremlins 2, a movie we reference far too often here on the channel. Don't worry. Just go watch Gremlins 2 and I'll leave it alone. There we go. Is that... ooh, that's a great armor there. Not so great now, is it? I think I've already made that gag. Alright, some sort of a boss encounter, perhaps. Let's go ahead and throw a Saveroni down. Could it be Death himself? He constantly lurks in these clock towers. Oh boy, what is hanging on that clock face? It is the Grim Reaper, Death himself. Seems a bit early in the game, but we've been going for a while. He never relents. Here we go, he's going Darth Maul on us now. Alright. No worries though, we're still doing pretty well. This New Game Plus. Our weapons and armor are top tier. Took down Death without even trying that hard. Banished him to a fate worse than death. What have we here? Allows you to walk underwater. We are unencumbered at this point. We're almost masters of Dracula's castle at this point. So at our earliest convenience, I think we should find a teleport and head back to that early part of the game. Let's do it, folks. Ah, the Queen of the Harpies. Great armor does not like that lightning attack. And that's the enemy you can get that attack from, so do with that info what you will. Sorry, gals, gotta fly, as I'm sure you do as well. Top floor, top shelf. There you go, we've got the funeral parlor music. Ah, nuts. Well, we'll be back. Drac? Is it true that Dracula's dead? I think there might be something more to this. Let's go with our original scheme. Let's go underwater. Let's search for treasure. Our second of the Shocktober spirits was Resident Evil 7, the first Resident Evil I've played in a long time. Maybe played a little bit of Resident Evil 5 when that was a thing, but never did the Revelations, none of the remakes, 2 or 3, or now 4 is out. I'm not going to play that either. Played the real one back in the day, I'm fine. Got new stuff to play, but Resident Evil 7 in VR for Shocktober, top shelf. I would consider revisiting that in my own time, in VR even. Oh, we can just go underwater right here. Let's hit it. Alright, we got some needles here. So, needle pulling thread. Where's the note to follow? So, oh, it's the devil again. Howdy, Satan. How we doing? Da, 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 da. Making some good progress here. I think we're keeping a good pace. Pecane sauce, that substand... Wait, no, New York City's where the substandard salsa is from. That's a joke I've stolen from Neil Hamburger. Oh dear, those Medusas will always get ya. Sometimes, they're not the worst. All that for a sword, eh? S-words. Choose swords. Ow! See, this is bad because these spikes could legitimately kill me. To say I've been cavalier with my saving and what have you would be a shit generous prospect. Fuck, let's get back here. Let's quit fucking around for just a second. Let's throw an emergency save down. We haven't used any save states. I guess I've got a save state of a previous gameplay. We'll keep this down in number 10. Deep 10. That's just in case, but I have full faith in my abilities to jump across pendulums. As the first one-and-done session we did on the show was Super Castlevania 4, where you're jumping across all manner of these things. Or am I thinking of chandeliers, perhaps? Don't rub the nose when there's guards about. Or when there's nards about. Kind of a fun little spiky platforming zone. Not terribly treacherous, certainly no Celeste. Oh, guys, come on. Jeez Louise, that's just uncalled for. Oh, all that for a pitch black suit. Well, damn the torpedoes. God damn the torpedoes. I just wanted to teleport. Might be on the other side. Best to press on. Very much appreciate a save at this point, though. Alright, mildly more challenging on the return trip. Mildly being the key component there, like the mild salsa from folks in San Antonio who know what salsa is supposed to be all about. Oh, you crazy harpy. Crazy taxi. Time to get crazy. And crazy we did get, yeah, Resident Evil 7. I'll totally play that again at some point. Maybe. If I do, it'll be in VR. Very cool. That was the ghost of Shocktober present, because that year, 2022, I was playing a lot of PSVR. Astrobot and what have you. So that was why it was the ghost of Halloween present. Ghost of Halloween future, where I'll be playing remakes of video games until I die. Hopefully with friends and loved ones. That was the House of the Dead remake. Or, got to play that with Gut Rod Annie. Great time. Dressing up as a zombie. Always fun. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Home of one of the largest zombie pub crawls in the world. It was the world's largest for quite some time. Does it still hold the record? I don't know. I don't go to it anymore. I'm not a kid. I can't be bothered. Alright, there's our teleport, but I want to hope there's a save over here. Although I could very easily teleport to a safe place. Figure I'd rather make a bad move here. Let's... Okay, I think this is all very okay, what we're doing here. However, let's not tempt fate. Let's hit that teleport. Let's get down to it, boppers. Oh, I stepped in the needles. I gotta be careful. Still not having saved for a while here. Gotta be careful. Get serious. Radio so I can listen to Howard Stern. Love that animation of Soma getting sucked in. Even though Soma's sprite, his character art isn't as detailed as Alucard's. It's not as animated. There aren't as many pixels. It's still got a little bit of personality. The cool jacket. The white hair, that awful blue outline. I don't know why they do that. I do know why they do that. Hey, do you know avocado? Hey! Oh. What do we got here at this shop? Anything cool yet? Nothing here is beyond... Alright, the Soul Eater ring. This is what I'd like to purchase. A bit short at the moment, about 225k short. This ring, however, does allow you to very easily collect all the souls in the game, so that's pretty cool. What? Kill me. Ah! Oddly enough, I was watching an Alf special on Tubi, I believe it was, featuring Miguel Ferrer, or Ferrer, whoever Albert is from Twin Peaks, and he's at junior exec in RoboCop. A great character actor, late great Miguel Ferrer. Yeah, he was in this horrible Alf special. Didn't even get far enough in it to see him. They wrote off the whole Tanner family with some throwaway dialogue. Oh yeah, he used to spend some time with some family, but now they don't talk to him. Hey, what's that? Ah, that sounds like a lucky thing to have, a lucky charm. Oh, behold lucky charms. Oh, only I can get away with this. If you do this, I'll knock you up the head with me old shillelagh. Even as a American with 3/8 blood of the Irish, that doesn't even feel good to do anymore, so I think I did dress like Lucky the Leprechaun once in one of those wacky high school theme days, you know, pandering. You know, what are you gonna do? You're gonna beat up the merman, that's what you're gonna do. We're gonna walk underwater, we're gonna beat up merman. We're gonna save the game, and we're gonna keep walking to progress here. We're upset by the fact that the Count Dracula is dead in the Lord's year of 2035. However, there are still strange happenings as this young exchange student, Soma Cruz, has been sucked into a solar eclipse with his friend Mina. Before he knows it, he's ensconced in this incredible plot involving the resurrection of the evil Count Dracula. I think I've overshot. Oh, nutsack. Can I go down and right? That would be lubberly. The pooping eye, that's something you don't want. That's conjunctivitis. Pooping eye. Ugh, reminds me, I had recently seen a little update interview with Neil Breen, famed cult filmmaker. But yeah, I think he had pink eye. It was pretty weird. Weird man, weird bad movies. I don't know if I can recommend movies from Neil Breen at all. Should at least watch Double Down, probably. Alright, there we go. We're doing okay. Oh, the Nightmare. Very cool enemy. Very cool. Whoa, there's another one. I don't even know what this thing is. Some sort of a hot golem. It's not showing up in my bestiary. That's pretty... means I've missed it in my first playthrough, so... there you go. Oh, yeah. What was the Shinola with this crazy boat? I feel that I'm supposed to propel myself. Maybe that. This might do it. No, that didn't quite do it. Let's not worry about it. Or, oh, you just give it a push. Oh, I'm a dummy. It's alright, let's go downwise. Okay, we got Triton, King of the Sea here. Mr. Nimbus being paraded around on his shell by his fish minions, or finions. Actually, that works. Finned fish, minions, finions, that's not bad. Oh, we had a piece down there. You guys see that Glock? That's right, someone can collect firearms in this game. If I'm not mistaken, maybe the first Castlevania to do so. Let's see if we can do that boat thing. I like these little mini puzzes in here, a little mini puzz. Hey, hey-oh. Didn't go great. So let's go back. It says I can go down, or no, I can come up around later to collect that prize. We'll be back. We're gonna try the boat one more time, though, just because it's the boat. Hey, boat. Uno mas. Persistence is key. Monkey. Add nuts to it. I think you need some sort of a soul where you stay in the damn boat. Flesh golem, alright. Flesh off the bench. There's a nice trick for killing high hit point enemies in this game. Maybe I'll show it to you if I can get the correct soul. Hey there, you imps. You little guys. You little screwheads. You're gonna mess everything up. So yeah, we fought death a little early in this game, I think. That's maybe he's losing some pizzazz now that Drac's out of the picture. We gotta do a little soul swapping here, perhaps. Maybe I'd rather walk on the water than under it at this juncture. So there we go, a little soul switching. That's a cool bit of puzzling, I suppose. And down we go. I've never been the biggest fan of underwater sections in games like this. It's just a hassle when you're switching powers off and on. We had some sort of a dastardly slime over there, or maybe a custardly slime. Oh, there we go. We've got a nice trident for our troubles. Trident and true. Or chew trident. And that's good for the chops, I guess. Oh, all this just for this, to defeat that awful skeleton that I don't really care much about in the first place. Let's use that backslide. Fish heads, fish heads. This is fine. We'll just keep on keeping on at this pace. Come on, guys. There we go, level up. I'll take that any day of the week. And a super potion for a super fella. Soma the protagonist twice. These goofy Castlevania games, good for him. And the follow-up to this one, Dawn of Sorrow on the Nintendo DS. Dawn of Sorrow, DS, Castlevania DS. You see what they did there? Do you see what they did? Where do I want to go? Downwise or leftwise? Leftwise looks interesting. Ah, needles. That's a little too interesting. The man-eater. Oh, here he comes. Watch out, boy. He'll screw you up. Oh, Soma, here he comes. It's the man-eater. Little Hall & Oates for you. Oh, I see what's happened here. We've come back to the beginning. This is the alternate path. It's all coming together now. Like a greasy stew. Who likes a nice greased stew? We'll kill another one of these things because it's gross and cool. Bunch of eyeball worms coming out of his skull. That's just kind of cool. Sometimes you gotta step back and just say, hey, creepy eyeball worms coming out of an underwater skull. That's just kind of cool. We're just gonna walk by them this time, though, because we're not that enamored with skull worms. Here we go, the classic Castlevania bats. Hey, it's Cagnazzo. Sounds like an Italian clown, perhaps. Oh, Ukobach. I'm bringing Uko back. Urkel back. We got a save, maybe? A nice save-a-rooney. Can never go wrong with that. Yeah, that House of the Dead remake, that was okay. Recommend that one for pretty much hardcore light gun fans. A lot of options on that one for the light gun fans. And for House of the Dead fans, but for, I don't know, the modern gamers, they probably wouldn't be too impressed. Oh, the giant worm. Well, we got a cream puff out of the giant worm, so that's kind of nice. Not much else going on in this room, that's okay. I do enjoy a cream puff on occasion, I guess. I think I have enjoyed one on perhaps 1 or 2 occasions. If I were me, I think the left, down and left looks very exciting. Oh, I guess right is the way to go. Not happening. Although I did see something flash in this room. Something that you might also be familiar with if you watch the most recent season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, or if you're familiar with Stone Ocean, the comic. That would be the skyfish, but I'll leave that to you. We're not going to find it in this playthrough. There we go. These cave areas look pretty cool. Running water, transparency effects. Just the way the backgrounds are shimmering like this. All the different enemies, these sluggy slimes, the mermen are jumping around. This just kind of looks cool, sounds cool. Splashing water. Oh, but those awful disc armors, I'm not a fan. There we go, take that disc armor. Hey, it's our old buddy the big golem, hanging out with the skyfish. Oh, he's had too much to eat, perhaps too much to drink. It's more likely. Maybe at the Hard Rock Cafe. Let's see if he dropped any treasure. Okay, nothing that we need to worry about. There's the bomber armor. Kind of upset we never played a Bomberman game on the channel. I know Super Bomberman R or some such nonsense is available on the PSN. Didn't get it even when it was cheap. Even though you can play as Konami characters. Big Boss, Pyramid Head. I love that shit. It's very Konami YY Racing of them. Oh, I've been poisoned. That man is poisoned. So the local radio station is doing a big 893 essential songs of the 90s. I don't need to tell you that it's 89.3 the current, Minnesota's own. I probably did have to tell you that. This is a fish out of water here, sawing fish. Poor guy. Put him out of his misery. So they're playing all these 893 songs. It's like, well, they gotta play Tool, they gotta play Courtney Love, they gotta play Savage Garden, they gotta play Toad the Wet Sprocket, they gotta play Ween, they gotta play Ana DeFranco, they gotta play just everyone you can ever think of. It's like, oh, there's Bob Dylan, oh, there's Mr. Wendell from Arrested Development. It's just crazy. This big bunch of, hey, I think I've gone in a circle that I didn't want to go in. Consarn it. Let's head back down. Well, that's okay. That's a fun shortcut. Well, it's not a shortcut. We've taken the long way around. Blast it. Yeah, I've been super excited listening to this ultra big playlist of 90s songs because I'm a 42-year-old man. I was born in 1980. That means I primarily was a child of the 90s. Like, yeah, you can sit me in front of a television and, yeah, I remember the Knight Rider theme song or the A-Team theme song. But, you know, that 80s, I was still pooping my pants and figuring out how to ride a bike. Trying to figure out what the heck is going on in those PG-13 rated movies. What's going on? So realistically, I was a child of the 90s, so hearing all these crazy 90s songs come back, it's like Informer by Snow, and now it's that song from Blind Melon you all love, and it's just a great mix of the pop stuff that... Oh, this puke again. Well, there we go. Quick level up at the very least. Alright, keep checking that map. Checking it twice. Checking it out. He's chucking out that disc. Dangerous. Don't copy that floppy. Yeah, after the three spirits of Shocktober left us, had a bit of a hiatus, but we did have to come back for our first ever holiday special. The big wearing the Santa hat and everything. Ooh, almost had to deal with the Mandragora there. So yeah, we did a Castlevania game for, ooh, who we got there? The Archdemon, ooh. A lot of stuff going on here. Let's just keep on moving. I think that's our best bet. Yeah, we could go leftwise. I would connect over there. Ooh, this looks like a dead end. It's either going to be good or it's just going to be the old man eater again. The old man. It's firing the Cheerios at the Mother Brain fires in Metroid on Nintendo. Hey, that shoots a ripple laser. Holy shit, we actually got a soul we haven't had before. I think that's going to be... There it is, derp. Oh, that's it. Well, we have the Armor of Water, thankfully. Yeah, there goes that ripple laser. That's pretty lame, Millhouse. We'll keep it equipped for a moment. Oh, we've been stoned again. Those skyfish are all over the place. Hey, the meat strip, the classic Castlevania pot roast, in effect. Look out for... Oh, that ripple laser is some horse shit. Let's go ahead. Get that lightning going again. That Force Lightning from Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Thought I heard that Disney just admitted that that game was canon, which is strange for a game where you can select your gender and whether you're good or evil and which companions make it. Pretty cool game though. I hated Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic the first time I played it. I couldn't figure it out. I lent my friend my Xbox and the game just so he could play it. I think he enjoyed it considerably, and I eventually did get to playing it. What's going on here? Oh no. Damn, I hate to be interrupted. Oh, yo, go. So here we go, got some more crazy cutscenes here. Not as bad as Metal Gear, at least, am I right, folks? What have you done, Calypso? What have you done? So yeah, Castlevania Dracula X on the Super Nintendo. Looks pretty good. Looks almost as good as this. Sounds pretty damn... Probably sounds better than this. It does sound better than this. Beyond that, it's not great. 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10. But it's included on this collection. Genya arigato. I underestimated the amount of power he acquired. Don't just stand there mumbling. Yoko's in bad shape. Go, I will see to her wounds. I can't just leave her like this. She's my best friend. Do not worry about her. I believe there are other things you need to do. Graham went to the throne. What's there? What are you hiding from me? I cannot say. You must go there yourself, and if you don't, you'll lose Mina and Yoko as well. Their fate is in your hands. Damn, don't say that. Dude, he asked me to say this again. Their fate is in your hands. Feels as if I'm being manipulated. I don't like it, but I'll do as you say. Nothing is fucked. Adios, muchachos. I chose the path of pain. There we go, got the high mind up. Because I got high, because I got high, because I got high mind up. Map kind of looked like maybe there's some sort of a connector thing, but maybe not. That's okay. So yeah, Dracula, Castlevania Dracula X. It's included on this collection. Awesome bonus. I wouldn't buy this collection just to play that game, but with save states, with rewinding, it is possible to finally beat Castlevania Dracula X on a home console. So, if you want to play it, this is the way to do it. So that was our holiday special. Really cool to throw that in there. And then we continued the hiatus for a bit. Oh, these Nova skeletons are real bastard mans. Alright, so these killer mantles, if you can get their soul, you can do this attack where you swap an enemy's HP for its MP. So essentially, you're able to take these high hit point enemies that have like 1 or 0 MP and just blammo, dunzo. It's a pretty big axe. It's an accident waiting to happen. So we'll keep killing these mantles in the hope of getting that soul, but that boy's soul. Oh, we got poisoned here. Oh, we gotta be careful. Only about half health right now. Let's see if this one-off room is a save. It is a teleport. Teleport's like a poor man's save. I think we can get it at top level. I suspect it'll be a save, but we're going to throw down an emergency save state as we are wont to do. I haven't technically cheated yet in this New Game Plus, but I'm not afraid to do as such. I like how these beam skeletons kind of have the Metal Gear Solid Ninja jewel in their head there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the music and the... I don't know, this... It's just not quite the tops here in Aria of Sorrow. That's okay. It's not the worst. It is certainly not the worst. Well, it's not a save room. But I think I see where one could be. Let's keep it going, gang. The brave do not fear the grave, as is my understanding of things in the battle arena. Huh, red minotaur. He better wait a red minute. Ooh, that's a tasty meat. Whoa, that killer mantle is messing me up fun time. Oh, the were-tiger. Wearing me down. Gotta be careful, can't lose the cool, can't lose the Midas touch. Ooh, we got a free sword out of the deal. And that's all we'll get. Oh, we gotta traverse that awful hallway again just for that. Eep. The girl from Ipanema. Oh, this is exactly why we threw down. Now we have officially cheated, and that's okay. We're not going to go down that treacherous hallway just for a sword. We will travel back to the beginning of the game to use a save, though. Although I suppose I could just be using save states at this point. Let's do it. Let's just start cheating, gang. I'm not above that. As we've seen many a time. So yeah, after the big break, we came back pretty hard. We decided to drop the whole Metroidvania idea. Just seemed a little too much. Yeah, let's go leftwise. Ah, poison claws. That's kind of cool. Oh, I love that chariot with the archer skeletons in the back. That's great. Here we go. Take out that were-tiger. Look out for that mantle. Still leveling up at a pretty good clip here. I bet there's a save room right downstairs. There we go. Molto bene. I think after our next boss encounter, we'll take a quick break. Oh, this could be a boss encounter right here. Oh no, it's just monsters, no problem. I seem to remember. Oh, that thing. Oh, just monsters are kicking me in the background. I see. This is a disaster. This is where you reset and you load the game again. Pretty sure this is what we're playing. Could have been tragic to just... There we go. Good, good. We're still doing good, gang. We're not going to go in that room again, though. That looked bad. It looked like a bad place to be. So let's look for a boss. Let's be the boss. Gotta beat the boss to be the boss. There's the boss. Hey, boss. Here we go. There it is, classic, the Castlevania giant bat. What? Oh, we got big trouble here. It's Balor. Or Balore. Budissima. I believe this is a one-eyed Celtic god, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of throwing a temper tantrum here. But I wanted the wild berry Skittles, mother. Give me the Skittles. Okay, this is the bit where you gotta look out. Ooh, not doing well. Holy crow, I actually died of my own volition. That's embarrassing. But, guess what, folks? It's rewind time. Mind up. I've got 9 of them. I got high mind up. I've got 9 potions. Let's just use some of these items. Didn't even try, just plowed right through. Good enough. But that's essentially a soul. It just gives you a big popping arm, big puncho relax. So giant bat transforming into a bat gives you the ability to fly. That is a pretty much game ender, gang. You don't want to need the flying armor when you can transform into a bat. That's kind of cool. So that's very a la carte. That's very Symphony of the Night. Oh, hey, Jay. Oh, I ate some bad sour berry Skittles. There's sour Skittles and there's wild berry Skittles. There's no sour berry Skittles, Jay. Well, there should be sour berry Skittles. Actually, there should be sour berry Skittles and sour tropical Skittles. Come on, Skittles gang. What the fuck? M&M Mars. Ah, Julius Belmont. We had a Belmont. So he must be the one that defeated Dracula. So yeah, that was 36 years ago. So you figure he's had to at least been like 18 or something when he killed Drac. So this puts him at least like, well, you do the math, it's 2035, Drac killed 99, that's 36 years. 36 and 18, 54 at least. He's, I don't know, looking pretty good. Wow, the old hunch bunch. Ah, the old vampire killer whip. Maybe Soma can find it. I would very much like to see the Battle of 1999, Julius Belmont versus Count Dracula, where he's finally destroyed. Come on, Konami, just pay Igarashi and his team to make it for you, just like they did Bloodstain. They made the best game of the whole console generation there. Let them do it again. Let them make you a nice HD Castlevania game. No one will be angry. They'll all love it. Alright, so we got the giant bat. We can do some flying around. Let's... Bat! Really does drain the magic, but that's okay. Ah. Alright, that's alright. We got Bale there, the last boss from Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Bat. Ooh, yes. I remember this zone quite well. We'll use it to get back. And nothing more. Oh boy, those were-tigers are wearing me down. Whoa, that guy wasn't up here before. It's alright, we got a hot tamale of a hallway here. When in doubt, flail your way out. Alright, that all makes sense now, because I've never been down this hall. Sometimes you just gotta fry the were-tiger. I do sort of wish there was a sort of library card type weapon in this game. Castlevania Symphony of the Night, the library card would pretty much teleport you right back to the shop, the librarian, your little pal in the castle. Oh my god. Oh, it was too close. That was way too close, and that's okay. Close is my middle name. Hit the wrong damn button. Oh yeah, we did defeat a boss. We got some exposition there. Let's go ahead and we got good opportunity to take that break right now. We're going to take a quick 5, and when we're back, we're going to throw down that save. We're going to throw down the emergency save. All right. Cool. When we're back, more Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. Coming back to you live from Minneapolis, Minnesota, your home for Castlevania and for Switchblade the Cat. No, Switch. Switch, you behave. Aw, Switch is behaving. Yep, your pals Johnny Sixgun and Switchblade the Cat are playing a little Castlevania tonight for Season 3 Roundup. Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, 20 years have just passed. Of course, I've been seeing all sorts of articles popping up now about Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, and this was kind of my plan. They stole it. Everyone's hijacking my shit. Same as always, but nothing wrong with being beaten by the best. As you can see, we're doing a new game plus. That means a game that I've previously beaten. I can take all of those old powers and weapons and pieces of armor and just keep playing new games and stuff. So, yeah, I'm already super powered, and that's okay. So let's get the hell out of this treacherous Coliseum. It's just not a good place to be. It's bad for your health. Speaking of bad for your health, let's get that camera turned back. The Switchblade has abandoned us. There we go. We got all our friends here. We got the evil Skeletron. We've got the hamburger helper helping hand. All of our friends are coming out for Season 3, wishing us a bon voyage. Second half of Season 3, we did a lot of dedications. Hung up the Metroidvanias. Let's go all the way to the right. But we're not going to bother with that guy. So yes, first dedication we had in the continuation of Season 3. It's dedicated to our friend Amanda at Amanda the Great. Check that comic out at gocomics.com if I'm not mistaken. Where do I want to go next? I can go anywhere now, do anything. I want to go over here, I guess. So yeah, in Amanda's honor, we played Garfield Kart Furious Racing. I keep wanting to say Furious Racing. So, you know, furry cat. You know, it's like a joke. Like a funny joke, like the Garfield comic's supposed to be funny, but it's not. But everything inspired by Garfield's funny. Lasagna Cat and Garfield minus Garfield and all the memes, the fandom. Can't beat it. And the Garfield Furious Kart Racing. Furious Kart, damn it. Alright, what do we got here? Let's go left then, right. Why not? Yeah, the kart racing was fine. It was a total, I kept calling it a 5 out of 5 in the video. Although, I meant to say it's a 5 out of 10. It's just a perfectly... Oh, Lilith. Lilith. Persephone does have a great soul. Could get me canceled. Oh, that does remind me, I do not have the succubus soul equipped. There's one more soul in particular I'm looking for. We're looking for an enemy called the Flame Demon. Once we find that, we're going to be riding... Oh, we've got it. Well, that's just kind of nice. That's classic Dracula there. Or Draculair, as you like to say. Yeah, Garfield Kart Furious Racing. Although there were sound issues on the first 5-7 minutes, thank goodness our good friend Spooky Kook Luke was able to help us with that one. And on that note, I do believe... Oh, hey there, Persephone, what's happening? Yeah, right after that, in honor of my friend Luke, of Zeb and Zeke, and the Runaway Screamings, your premier one-man, ooh, Sexy Witch, and Student Witch. Aw, the cat's wearing a hat. Bad cat in a hat, like Mike Myers. In Luke's honor, we played a game called Snaky Bus. He wanted to see some Simpsons Hit and Run, or what's that other one, maybe? Something with the Simpsons and cars. I always get the two mixed up, I'm sorry. But regardless, didn't have access to it. Hey now. Oh, okay, there's a hole right there, derp. Oh, there's a succubus. Some pretty intense shit going on here. Fire all over the place. Monsters all over town. Final guard, that's probably bad. Looks to be a dead end behind him, so let's let him be. This is a one-man sneaking mission. We don't need to battle 4-story tall armors. It's just not a good thing to do, people. It's a poor life decision. But... oh, there it was. Ah, the Gungner. Bungner. Bunghole. Alright, the Stolas, the long-legged chicken with a crown. That's a sort of thing I like to wake up to every morning. As a matter of fact, I did wake up to such a thing. There was a turkey crossing the path of my car. Oh, is that Mina there? No, it's a trick. It's the evil succubus. It's a terrific trick. I love that sort of detail in the enemies. Ooh, you can shoot fire as a bat. That's pretty cool. If I was super hard up for power, I could just hang out in that room. Hey, teleport. That's pretty cool. Could just hang out in a room, equip a magic relic, just relax, let that magic meter recharge. We're not too worried about it. We're just gonna hopefully stumble upon a save room. Like that dragon in the background, like these monsters in the background. There's some cool stuff happening in the background. Yeah, Snaky Bus, pretty cool game, kind of like the game we're going to play for the grand finale, Katamari Damacy, however you want to say it. We'll get into that. But Snaky Bus is a game where you pilot the Snaky Bus, and the more passengers you drop off, the longer the bus gets. The bus starts wrapping around on itself, so it's like Crazy Taxi meets that snake game on your calculator, so it's pretty cool. The Snaky Bus is pretty cool. Is there a reason I couldn't go up there? Oh, I'm not going to go all the way up there again, am I? I totally am. Looking for a save still. Got a few options here. Always look for the gray. I really have no recourse but to send. Alright, that's, let's go ahead and at least get a little more magic. Wish there was a easier way to do this, but too lazy to equip like a heart pendant or something like that. That might be the quicker route, just bounce up there. Alright. Seem to remember the Serenus dropping a great weapon or soul, perhaps. Oh, this is probably where I found that weapon, I guess. Okay, and that's okay. Hold on, I got 50 bucks off of her. All right. Haven't been using that backslide a bit much. That's unfortunate. Jacko would be upset. So yeah, the Snaky Bus. That was a pretty cool, nice, chill game. I don't think I ever realized the true potential of Snaky Bus in the hour or so hanging out, but I think we got a good idea of the power of that Snaky Bus. And by gum, if you haven't checked that one out, be sure to check it out. That's worth it. Snaky Bus is definitely worth checking out. Oh, we got the kiss of death. I like these skulls lighting up as we approach. That's pretty cool. Upper left, up or left. Oh, this is a friendly basilisk here. Green like the lizard, but it looks like a chicken. About to go into a weird, or not a Weird Al, old Jurassic Park Sam Neill thing, but decided to leave it alone. Alright, nothing in the coffin there. Oh boy. Iron Golem takes a while to kill. I would advise against fighting the Iron Golem unless you have that swap ability. Alright, Blambo. It's all over now. We have full control over the castle. Whoops. Cannot be stopped any longer, aside from by these enemies. My God, Soma, you are outstanding. You're a human to be reckoned with. Well, we are eating up that. Holy crow, we fell right down the one hole we didn't want to. We're gonna be stranded on this Isle of Hell while our magic recharges. Let's recharge our throat. Oh, I forgot to grab a drink during the break. I'm an idiot. It's all over now. Anywho, while we're hanging out on this hellhole here, after the Snaky Bus, super burger time for our pal Bill Shady, old-time friend of the channel. Didn't even know the game existed, which is why we had to play it. It is about an hour-long arcade game from your friends at Data East, makers of the original Burger Time. Oh, we can't get into Drac's throne room this way. Well, nutsack. So yeah, Super Burger Time, not too much to say. It reminded me a lot of Taito's, like, Bubble Bobble and Bubble Symphonies, all that stuff. Those one-room puzzle action games. Oh, that's pretty weird. Pretty cool. Clink. So there we go. This guard's letting us pass. That's pretty good news. See if we got anything cool up here. Nah, just a sneaky hole. Little bat hole. Holy crow, we have just sort of stumbled into this boss fight. I did not really account on that. I probably should have thought harder. We got bloody tears in the background. You're too late, Soma. Dracula's power is already in my grasp. Dracula's power doesn't concern me. I came here to find a way out of this castle. With my new abilities, I can get out of here quite easily. You, however, have some property of mine in your possession. The souls of my demons are under your control. Can I forgive such a crime? No, never. If I knew how, I'd return them all to you right here and now. Even if you return them, you have still committed the crime of stealing. The cool crime of stealing, I'll let you know. Don't you know that it's only right that thieves receive the punishment they deserve? You are one selfish bastard. You're guilty of grand theft, therefore I sentence you to death. You're insane! I love the effects on those curtains in the background, by the way. And as a special treat, I will myself punish you. In the name of the moon, I will punish you. Take that, you jerk. Count Dracula. This is going to be a Gram Slam. Oh shit, he's got Dracula's magma. What's the matter? Pretty sure you can turn on the English language for the few bits dialogue in the game. You Dio-looking motherfucker. Not Ronnie James, mind you. Ooh, he's getting upset now. It's turning into a bullet hell shooter. Dude, I just killed Dracula on Nintendo. I don't think I'm worried about you. Although that is a nice tie. I haven't lost yet. After Super Burger Time, another Data East game, one that I've been looking forward to playing. Was it Wizard Fire? Yeah. It's like a 3/4 overhead arcade hack and slash. Wizards and kobolds and stuff. Kind of like a D&D. Oh, bloody fucking mess. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's go ahead. We're in over our heads at this point. I did not prepare at all for this. All HP. Let's not get ridiculous here. You can buy potions at the store, so we'll use those first. Mind up, I think you can buy at the store, so we'll use a few of those, and we'll conservatively battle this Dracula here. Cannot overestimate fake Dracula, or underestimate. I like the eyes in the hands, very Guillermo del Toro. Yeah, that Wizard Fire game, though, very cool. Oh, shit. I'm hurting. Oof. Alright, let's go ahead. We're being very careful. We're going to first use up the regular potions, and that's fine. And the regular mind ups. Very cool. Maybe a little tasty meat. And hopefully this Dracula Pretender will meet his maker. Ha! That's not. No. The magical powers he absorbed have abandoned him. The castle is weak now. The portal to your world should be opening. So what should I do? Order the castle to open the portal. It has felt your power and may obey. Alright, I'll give it a try. I command you to open. Return all of us living beings to where we came from. Nothing happened. You're wrong. The fabric of space is beginning to tear. Oh, he stole his heart. Have we returned? Yes, there's no mistake. We've made it home. Excellent, you've done well. Hey, what happened to the others? No need to worry about them. They'll be here soon enough. And the castle. Is the castle still in the eclipse? Yes, it awaits the coming of its new master. Someday, someone will assume the form of Dracula again. When that time will be, I do not know. What's wrong, Soma? We made it back home. Why the sad face? I feel like the castle is still calling out to me. Maybe the castle is where I truly belong. You're imagining things. We just escaped from there. You are home. Yeah, I hope it's just my imagination. If you're ever summoned by the castle again, you can deal with it then. For now, you should rest. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So there we go. I accidentally got a bad ending. Can't remember what happens now, if I have to just go back to my last save, or if it's a new... I don't think you can even do the New Game Plus unless you get the correct ending. So that's weird. That's alright. We'll hang out here, a little intermission, I guess. Well, yeah, Wizard Fire, that was perfectly cool. Probably just maim that one, guys. Or check out my gameplay, of course. Then Doom. Let's see, Wizard Fire, that was in honor of Cousin Mark. Thank you, Cuz, for checking out all these streams. Always appreciate that. Doom, in honor of Skeeter Mahoney, old friend of the whole Sixgun clan. So always appreciated him tuning in, chiming in on the Twin Cities Game Club Facebook group. But yeah, original Doom, I had never beaten it before, never got past the first episode, really. So we played it on easy, and we used save, the PC feature of, it was Mishiro Yamane, and a few others. But yeah, we got through Doom in a couple of settings, so that was cool. I never would have gone through the original version of Doom if not for this stream, and that's an extraordinary accomplishment right there. Is Doom right for you? It literally runs on any appliance in your house, so if you don't know, give it a whirl. Oh, and us, we were the big winners there. Next up for grabs was for my old dear friend Dan. Had to play Sonic Spinball, the second of the games from the Sega Technical Institute gang. Alright, where are we at? Okay. Alright, so we just lost a lot of progress there, basically. I mean, we've got all of our wits about me. We lost some mappage. There's an area I'm supposed to go with some certain souls, which I do certainly have. I really shouldn't be satisfied with that ending, but I can't be. You know, we're gonna see if I can find that beer, and when we're back, maybe we'll try to get that good ending. I don't think it'll take that much more time. BRB. You know what, gang? I have a bizarre working theory that I'd like to try, because I would certainly love to show you the proper ending in this game. When I was checking out these save states, look at this. I found one from a previous play, 42622. So, okay, this was like over a year ago. This must have been my, just whatever offline play. So who knows? This is a dumbed down version of... I won't be as strong as I was then, but who knows what I've got in this game. We'll check it out. Whoa, damn. So I'm level 49. I think I've got more hit... I'm probably a bigger badass in this one, I'm wagering. Haven't even got the whole map. Pretty damn close. I think I was supposed to beat this puke with these 3 things equipped. So yeah, let's just see what happens here. I don't think... Oh, but that's really charging up my hit points when I connect. I don't think I like that sword too much. Let's go ahead. Oh, it's that Gugner thing. I don't even have Dracula's outfit in this one. Rare ring. That's probably not going to do me too much good during the battle. Ooh, Satan's ring. That sounds pretty cool. Let's wear a ring that Satan once wore. That sounds like a pretty positive influence to have. Oh, you tricked me, monster. Now this is where... Oh, nuts. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll get back into the swing of things. Yeah, Sonic Spinball though, gang. We finally played the Genesis game from the ad wizards behind Kid Chameleon, among others. Oof. Alright, I'm remembering. It's all coming back now that I've been stripped of all of my powers. I am remembering how to defeat this boss. Pretty simple. If you have this sword. No! No! Am I not Dracula? You're Pukula, you garbage man. Whoa, something's flowing into me. No, wait. No! Ah, I am Dracula. Come on out, Arikado. I know you're here. Why did you force me to awaken? I was just fine as I was. Yes, you weren't supposed to come to this castle in the first place. Then why did you make me come here? Your soul and Dracula's magical powers are one and the same. No matter what we did, this day was destined to come. That being so, I decided to awaken you somewhere I could use my powers. Huh? What do you mean? I don't understand. Because you are now one with him, and the evil spirit must be flowing into you. Yes. It started not too long ago, and it's slowly filling me up. I'm doing all that I can to keep from being consumed by it. Once you have finished absorbing all of it, his powers will be yours. You will then become the evil Count. I do not want to let that happen. Neither do I. I know. That is why I chose the dangerous route. The dangerous route? The evil in this spirit comes from those who seek chaos and destruction. So we need to cut off the source of the chaos influencing the spirit. This castle is a product of Dracula's magic. It's a spiritual world. Yeah, this is going to keep going. So anyways, Sonic Spinball, terrific concept. Executed okay. Some of the music's almost okay. The graphics are cool in spots. Awesome concept, but just so difficult. What a difficult game. I think if it wasn't so convoluted and hard, I think Sonic Spinball has a great idea and is an awesome candidate for a game remake. Sega, remake Sonic Spinball, make it good. Make it better. I think that's a great idea still. But following up Sega Technical Institute, we had to do it with the third round. I was so upset during Sonic Spinball, someone suggested, can't we clean it up a bit? So we did the no swearing challenge in Comics Zone, which is a notoriously difficult beat 'em up on the Genesis. So I thought it was going to be hell on earth, but it went okay. Everyone's got the wrong opinion of Comics Zone. It's more akin to Out of This World, or you know, like we were saying, Flashback, these Prince of Persia, the cinematic platformers. It's more like one of those with puzzles and things. It's more like that than a beat 'em up. So if you approach Comic Zone from the right vantage, it's almost a hidden masterpiece on the Genesis. Would I ever play it again? Goddamn no. Absolutely not. Alright, there we go. If we can defeat the Spirit of Chaos. Ah, yes. There we go, we got Drax Tunic. That's a good thing to have. Then let's go ahead and equip the Black Panther Soul, the Black Panther enemy that you only see like 3 times in the original Castlevania. It does not pop up many times. Oh yeah, after Comics Zone, Multiverses, the Warner Brothers answer to... Oh hey, Avocado. Okay, so there's a place only Drac can go that I can go. Where is it? I think I have to go in those Sky Gardens. Yep, I can drop right down and go to the right. At least I could if this was the broken stairway from Symphony of the Night, darn it. Nothing cooler than having that dash ability in Castlevania, even better than Sonic the Hedgehog being stuck in a pinball machine. Well, there we go, very cool that I had this backup save, so we're still going to get that true ending here, and we got a little more time. Keep doing our Season 3 recap here, as this is the Season 3 finale. Thanks everyone for tuning in. What a season, geez Louise, spanning 2 years, finishing up almost 3 years to the date when we beat Castlevania 2, the first game we streamed. Outrageous. That was 3 years ago, folks. That's why we're winding up this Thursday. Series finale, Katamari Damacy, can you believe it? Hot on the heels of the announcement that everybody heart Katamari is coming. Oh, do I have to go through the whole clock tower to get through that? That's alright. That's okay. So yeah, that'll be cool. But yeah, Multiverses though. Not too often I play anything, you know, trendy. Of course, that's kind of on the outs now. People are pretty upset that there's a hiatus from Multiverses, so good thing we played that one while we can. Whoops, just kind of running into shit now at this point. So yeah, I was glad to check out Multiverses, I guess. I haven't played a Smash game since a little bit on the Wii and the original on the N64. It's just not really my thing. Glad to see it hasn't changed much, though. Oof, God, one of those... burlap. Alright, I think we're on the right track here. We're on the right track. I swear there was something in the Sky Garden, that, or whatever the hell this is. Just a hunch. Yeah, so this version of Soma is going to be even stronger than the version that I was playing as, so that's kind of cool. Has all the armor in the game, probably all the weapons, fewer souls, but that's okay. Let's keep passing through. Seeing where we wind up. Alright, there we go. That's something different. I like that. Yeah, if I were Count Dracula, I'd have a goddamn Sky Garden, a floating garden that only I can go into with magic powers. Speaking of secret zones, only Dracula would want to go. Oh yeah, the kicker skeleton. Oh, we're on the right track. We're on the right track. So yeah, Enter the Gungeon, finally got around to that, played that one for Chef Tommy, great friend of the channel, love him dearly. I'm terrible at Gungeon compared to him. I thought, oh, I've seen this fella play this game so many times, he got every goddamn trophy on my PlayStation of Enter the Gungeon. I'm like, oh yeah, just stunk up the place. So Gungeon's fun. If you want to try something Bullet Hell meets Legend of Zelda, kind of, not really. Pretty cool. Always on sale. Oh, next up we did a whole block of shooters. Started with some more Konami games. Whole bunch of shooters. We beat Thundercross, which is the most recent one on the collection, the Konami Arcade Classics collection. Despite the fact that it's only 7 shooters and that shitty Haunted Castle Castlevania arcade game. Very weird collection, only for niche people. It's got both Gradius games on it though, so that's kind of cool. So we got Julius Belmont having to fight Soma now. We're in trouble. We got the Vampire Killer Whip against the reincarnation of Dracula. We've been playing as Dracula the whole game, people. That's kind of why I brought up Knights of the Old Republic earlier. Wait, is that a spoiler for old-ass game? I don't think I need to keep all these souls equipped. Let's go ahead. Hoping like hell I've got a lightning doll. Of course I do. If I know me, I've got a lightning doll, so... Get my ass kicked, though. Holy crow. I'm not gonna die to Julius Belmont, I'll have you know. Oh, he is pissed. Look, the background's crumbling. Holy cross! Too cool. So now he's got the classic Belmont weapons in tow. That's top shelf. I love that stuff. Ah, the holy water. Not good when you're playing as Dracula. Funny thing is, this isn't the last Castlevania game that would use that twist where you're playing as Dracula. Oh no, I think I've upset his pacemaker. Stop, I've had enough, old man. So yeah, after those crazy Konami games, those were dedicated to the Johns, so you know who you are if you're watching this. Played a lot of those shooters, including Scramble, over at the Twin Cities Game Club for some cool write-ups that I miss. I miss those write-ups. Radio Squid dedicated to Chris Park, who illustrated our very cool Twin Cities Game Club logo. Maybe you've seen it on our Facebook group. If not, check out Chris Park on Instagram, Top Shelf Illustrator. Gale Gunvolt Burst, dedicated to one of the co-founders of the Twin Cities Game Club, Andy. He once gave me a DS code for Inti Creates Gunburst game. It was like a Mighty Gunvolt, that's what it was. Mighty number 9 and a Gunvolt crossover 8-bit demake. Gave me a code under the condition that I write a review for it on the Twin Cities Games Club website. I never did. I beat the damn thing. I just never wrote the review because I'm a puke. So I bought this game, which is like an updated version of Mighty Gunvolt. And it was awesome. It was like the best Mega Man game I've played since Mega Man X. So if you're into Mega Man, I mean, I've played Mega Man 9, 10, 11, Mighty number 9. I mean, the Mega Man Zero series. I've been playing Mega Man games. I don't like them that much, but I keep playing them, waiting for another Mega Man X. And it very well may have been Gale Gunvolt Burst. So take that under consideration, folks. Great game. After that one, Contra Hardcore. I don't remember who we dedicated that one to. That one's kind of just pulled out of my ass. So that was a filler episode that was kind of fun. We played the Japanese version. We used the Contra code. Didn't have to cheat too much beyond that. We got the ending with the Wolfman, the robot wolf. Wacky game. Probably the wackiest of the Contras and one of the better ones. So glad that we got to play at least one Contra game during the shoot-em-ups. Well, there we go with Castlevania crumbling. Soma must venture into the realm of chaos, disconnect his heart. What is going on here? This is like straight out of the Twilight Zone here. Thankfully, they've still got save points in this chaotic realm. After Contra Hardcore, we finished up our round of shooters with the doozy one I didn't even want to do, but our dear friend J-Dub says, "Johnny, quit fucking around, play the Cuphead." And I had no choice but to comply, and by gum, with 4 sessions and a little bit of offline what have you, we were able to get through Cuphead. That's not going to work for me. Let's do a little better than that. Yeah, Cuphead, ultra cool. I mean, I cannot recommend that game to everyone. So many people are not going to be able to beat that. I mean, I can't believe I did. The fact that I was able to defeat the robot shoot-em-up level thing. Whoa, no map in this screen. That's right, that's crazy. Well, that iron golem scares the shit out of me, so I don't want that high mind up. I'm not that concerned by it. Alright, that skeleton just didn't want anything to do with me. I can't blame him. When the incarnation of Dracula comes knocking, you get the hell out of the way. Alright, Drac. So yeah, Cuphead, that, I can't believe that we got through that one, folks. So that was cool. Whoa, what's going on out there? That's crazy. Another opportunity for some weird enemies. And why not? Nothing going on up here except craziness. Ah, I haven't seen one of these guys for a while. It's the old giant skeleton. Popularized in Castlevania, aka Castlevania 64. The audacity to call Castlevania 64 Castlevania. After Cuphead, we had a game dedicated to our friend Switchblade the Cat, who we saw earlier. In A Street Cat's Tale, I don't know if it was a remake, or I'd say a port of a Korean smartphone game. Ooh, Alistair's kind of a anus buster. I want to create a sandwich called the Anus Buster. After those samyang spicy noodles I ate last night, that was kind of the Anus Buster, to be honest. I had some gastrointestinal distress at some points throughout the day. But goddamn, are those samyang ramen noodles delicious. Oh, the mimic. Best to keep moving in a weird situation like this. We got a lot of pans on the burners here, gang. Jeez Louise, guys. I guess it is the chaotic realm after all. Just pulling random backgrounds from earlier in the game. That's kind of fun. Really hoping I don't have to... they're making me equip the underwater souls again. This game, however, I do have the drop kick ability. Alright. Well done, previous me. Hey, dumbass, you're going the wrong way, though. Previous me is not impressed. Yeah, Street Cat's Tale, don't know that I can really recommend that one, but it was worth trying out. I mean, everyone's like, I was thinking about playing a game with cats. It's like, oh, I don't want to play Stray. Everyone would play Stray. I want to play something different. I like to try different stuff. You never know what you're going to find. Alright, I've equipped the incorrect soul. Oh, walk on water. I want the... sink under the water, under the sea. If you're wondering what that weird horn sound was, that was Triton there, King of the Sea. I think he's kind of a sea, a regular see you next Tuesday, if you understand my meaning. Oh, it's our friend Mina. Hey, Mina. I'm Mina, you no harm. It's the succubus. Whoa, that's looking a little more than T for teen, if you know what I mean. Super potion. I'd prefer not. Alright, more underwater. That's fine. That one seemed easy enough to get. Ow, jerk. Fine, I will equip the bat because I am the knight. Sadly, my stealth wasn't up to the Dark Knight's speed when we were playing Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Played that one for our friend Andy. He deserves a couple of games, and he just wanted to see me give it another fair shake. I swear, it's gonna be another Knights of the Old Republic. I probably love Sekiro, but I just am so bad at it. That's a shame, because I'd really like to be good at it, but What are you gonna do? Hey, wow, that's a furious barrage of magic. That sounds kind of cool. Let's go ahead and equip that. Black Panther again. Oh yeah, after Sekiro, I mean, I don't know, will I ever go back and... Ow, you jerks. Am I ever gonna play Sekiro? Probably not. I was pretty upset with it towards the end of the stream. Ooh, it's gonna be the save. Oh, that's the mimic. Hope I'm not going in a circle here. Alright, that looks pretty messed up. I think this be our finest hour, gang. Bat could be good for messing around. What do we have in here? Headhunter is good for boosting up stats. The mighty Minotaur, however, might makes right. Ooh, Triton's even stronger. See what shakes out, gang. What else? Minute. In honor of my dear friend Hobo, one of my oldest online friends, thank you for your encouragement throughout Season 3 and all the seasons, and on Facebook, all the secret groups, all of our message board pass. Thank you, Hobo, for being a great dude. Everyone check out LL Illustrations and LL Plays. Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight. Not really done to anyone in particular, I believe. Oh, we're not alone. This is the big Final Fantasy IV moment where everybody comes together. What? Yeah, Minute was cool, though. It was a game where you play a minute at a time. And it's like Legend of Zelda. You find this cursed sword and you die in a minute. And you just keep reliving life like the Bill Murray, basically. And actually, A Cat's Tale, that was like that a lot, too. Just the same day after and over. So, that was kind of neat. Minute and Cat's Tale kind of had that going. Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight played a lot like other rhythm games I've played in the past. If you like Persona 5 and the music from it, and you like rhythm games, it's perfect. If you're not in any of those categories, you'd be okay with watching the Let's Play. Until Dawn, in honor of my friend Dark Dune, check out his Let's Plays, and also Supernatural Dares. We're even wearing the shirt tonight. Keep an eye out. We're keeping an eye out for Dracula and his resurrection. Actually, we're playing as Dracula, so there we go. Until Dawn, pretty neat concept. The fully realization of Choose Your Own Adventure story on the TV. Fun for the whole family. Whoever's crowded around, I think that'd be a great party game. So, not my thing, but definitely cool. Worth the experience. Thanks, Dune, for the recommendation, and thanks, Supernatural Dares, for the great YouTube videos, the great books that happen to have some of my illustrations in them. And, yeah, everyone check out Chad Lewis Research and Supernatural Dares. And Until Dawn, it's a cool game. Check it out. He helped do some consulting on that. Castlevania, the 100th game that we beat live on this thing. We've played over 150 games, but the 100th game beaten live online, Castlevania. I trained for 6 months to beat that thing, and could have ate a little more food, perhaps, before having a few drinks and playing that one. But hey, we had a great time. Beat the count down without cheating. We've used a few hacks on this one. This is your last chance, and ours as well. I'm counting on you. If you guys haven't figured out yet, that guy's Alucard. Like the guy with the black hair that's named Alucard, who looks like Alucard and uses all his like soul steel and shit. That's Alucard. So yeah, Castlevania on Nintendo. Is okay. Honestly, it's like a 6 or a 7. 6 out of 10. It's not even the best game in the world, but it's cool. It's a challenge to pit yourself against. I did it through sheer tyranny of will. Joe and Mac, Caveman Ninja. For some reason, I just wanted to play the arcade version of this Date East game. Loved the SNES version as a tween. Had to try out the arcade original, and it's a nightmare for one player. 2 players, it's alright. Hey, let's fight Chaos. Holy Moses, we are having our souls stolen. Souls are locked. There's nothing we can do. So just look out. Just when you face chaos, the strength. Alright, there we go. We've unlocked our blue souls. Not a terrific aid to our cause. There we go. I think we freed the yellow souls. We can now... Oh, and we freed the red souls. There we go. Chaos defeated without any problem whatsoever. So Joe and Mac, Caveman Ninja, once I picked up a second controller... Oh, it's still going, I guess. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about this bit. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's see what we've squirreled away here. Probably would have been a better policy to have picked up some of those treasures along the way, but I think we're going to be okay with whatever 2020 Johnny's got us set up with. Whoa, I'm getting really hurt. Let's go ahead and use a high potion or 2. Oh, these green things are really bad for your health. Ooh, that thing too, that bone thing. The big boner. The bone star. The Bone Star Estate. The source of Dracula's power has been destroyed. He can't return. Not when Johnny Sixgun's on the scene. Not when he's got you folks at home cheering him on, and not when we're playing the Garbage Pail Kids game. Mad Mike and the Search for Stale Gum did that one in honor of Gut Rot Annie, because I love her the most. And not because I have any love for Garbage Pail Kids. People love what they love. I don't care for myself, but some people do. So sometimes you just gotta go out there, try a game that you're not familiar with. For the fans, see what the people out there think. Let them make up their own mind. And this one here, Aria of Sorrow, I guess I just played this one for me, because I like Castlevania. I like playing video games. I like sharing video games with people, because I hope that people have a good time when you're not working. Oh, it's so hard when you're taking care of those kids. You're on the side of the road changing that tire. You spend so much time of your life doing stuff you don't want to. And then you get home, you finally got a chance. The kids are asleep. You've balanced the checkbook. You've got $0. The worst thing you can do is play a bad video game or watch a bunch of shit on YouTube. But that's what I do. I play video games and I watch shit on YouTube, and I love it. And I hope that folks at home love it too. And you know, just always do what you want to do. Play the best games that you can. Don't settle for less unless you want to. If you want to play something shit, it's okay. You don't have to say, hey, well, I'm playing the biggest, newest, and great. No, you don't need a PS5 if you don't want one. Don't worry about it. Hey, here's a reprise. Da, 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 da. Really love this ending theme here in Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. This is it, folks. The end of Season 3. I mean, yep, I mean, that's the core of it, J-Dub. And Season 3, it started with the best of intentions, playing my favorite genre, but it wasn't until my favorite games broke me. It's like, you know what? There's too much of a good thing. And I looked to the audience for inspiration. It's you folks out there that made Season 3 awesome by listening to your picks and your requests and remembering the good times and thinking of who you are and what you mean to me. These are the games that I picked in relation to you, what I think of you folks, and I love all of you so much. Thank you for joining me during this experiment, during COVID lockdown, and that's done. This experiment has to end, which is why Thursday, everybody, want you to be here one more time, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Last hurrah from the Twin Cities Game Club. And your pal Johnny Sixgun, we're going to play Katamari Damacy Rerolled. We're going to try rolling up all manner of little objects until we can roll up larger objects. Then maybe we can roll up even larger objects. Yes, it's the 2004 perhaps, PlayStation 2 Namco Roll 'em Up. It's a puzzle action game where you roll up random items and your ball gets bigger and bigger and you keep rolling up larger items and eventually rolling up cats and cows and people, and it's outrageous. And it's just going to be a victory lap. We're going to try to beat Katamari Damacy on Thursday. I'm going to give out awards for some of the best games we played, some of the worst games we played, some of the lowest moments, some of the greatest successes. We're going to recount some crap like that. And then after that, Season 4 is not planned. Then again, Hideo Kojima said he didn't want to make anything after Metal Gear Solid 2, and we wound up with Metal Gear Solid 3. One of the best games on the PlayStation 2. And Metal Gear Solid 5, one of the best games on the PlayStation 4. So every time people say they're not going to come back, you never can tell, folks. As I always said, that what began with Castlevania must end with Castlevania. And there's still one that I have on this collection that we haven't played. So like Dracula himself, I've always got an in. If I need to rise again, there's an in. But this has been Season 3. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Series finale on Thursday. Roll out, roll in. Until then, your pal Johnny Sixgun signing off for now.